Now, good afternoon, or morning, morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling, baby? Time to stretch out, limber up, you know. Got to get dialed in here. We got to lock in. I got a lot planned. Well, I say I got a lot planned. I literally have 2 things planned. So, I mean, you know, shut up. Good to see everybody. Henry G. Stonewall 0427. What's up, Chef Rocky in the building? Grateful Dong, Bill, Bobby, Nomo, Mr. Knife Guy, Robin Dallum. Good to see you, brother. How y'all doing? There it is. You're welcome. Sanders Garcia. Here he comes. Had a hell of a season. Hell of a season here. Switch hitting catcher from the middle of nowhere, Montana. He's got a hell of a hand on a Golden Glove Award winner 4 times in a row. He's going for Babe Ruth's record here. Nathan M, good to see you, man. Blade Junkie Tommy, how you doing, brother? Ed Durbin, the Derbs. Big Daddy Derbs in the building. TC Blades, bless knives, bless up. Bless up, baby. It's time for your workday, midday, anti-depression live stream here. Time to get the midday blues out of here. Get them out of here. Just like that ball that Sanders Garcia hit at the top of the 3rd. That bitch was gone. Scott Hoffman, Scotty 2 Hottie in the building. What up, dude? B Shady, what's up? Matt D in the building. Meetings were canceled. Meetings canceled. Court adjourned, motherfucker. Farter? Am I still banned? Like a sweatband? Like a wristband? What kind of bands? Like a rock band? Who else we got? Who else we got in the building, baby? We got Pizza tiptoeing in. Good to see Pete. Good to see you, sir. How you doing? I have no morning blues when I'm here with you. I know. You know, me neither. It goes right out the window. It goes right out the damn window, you know. I'll tell you what. Boy, I'll tell you what now. We might get ourselves into some trouble today, boys. Might be fun. Might get into a little, you know, might get into a little trouble. Might treat ourselves. We've worked hard. I think we've earned it, you know. And the FOMOs kind of took over this morning, and I was like, you know what? We just got to do it. We just got to do the damn thing. Bubba Whitehead. What up, Bubba? How you doing, Bubba? I don't know what's wrong with me, but you put a cup of coffee in front of me, and I, like, drink it like it's, like the cup is leaking. I just obliterate it. I don't know. I can't just slow down and enjoy a cup of coffee. I gotta smash it. I don't know why. God. It's, you know, I did the same thing with alcohol. So, you know, here I am. You put anything in front of me, and I'm just gonna smash it. Run that through the liver. Start again. So, you know, here we are. Trouble's my middle name. Robin Trouble Dallum. Jonathan Watson. What up, Jay Watt? What up, big dog? Big daddy. You said if I got 2 knives, it would let me make the Predator. Feel like the Predator. I read that as like the Predator is in, like, the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. But, you know. I live... Wait, is that the distance? Yeah. I live pretty close to a school, so... Wonder how that works. Like, do they kick you out of your house? Like, how does that work? I'm just curious. Like, if you own a home within 500 feet of a school, like, do they just like, oh, hey, by the way, you can't live here anymore? Like, how's that work? Wait, what's the procedure, everybody? I don't know. Not sure. It's all the way in from Portugal. Me and Kara were doing some future vacation planning. We looked at Portugal quite a lot. Looks nice, seems nice. All right, showtime, kids. We'll be right back after these messages. It's fall. The leaves are falling off the trees. The skies are getting darker. It's getting darker earlier. You know, the sun's not out as much. And what that usually means for freaks like us is that seasonal depression is going to creep in. It's going to creep in. It's going to tiptoe in the back door. That's what it's going to do. And it's not going to be pleasant. It never is. You know? I've got a deal for you that you're not going to believe. Okay. We talk about sacks a lot on this channel. We talk about good quality American-made sacks. Boy, do I have just the thing for you. This is the Data Crew Snack Break, and it's delightful. A little pricey, but it's the more affordable bag in the line. But because of yours truly, because of the work that I put in for you, you can get this for 10% off. All you gotta do is use the code Tristate. Over at Data Crew LA, you get 10% off. Guess what else you get 10% off on? The Snack Time. The Big Daddy, the Big Papa. This is the OG. You know what else we got? We got the X Pack. Not two pack, X Pack. 10% off. That's $20, $30. That's like 20 some dollars off of this guy. You talk about deals to kind of perk you up when that seasonal depression kicks in. A little retail therapy goes a long way. So why don't you go ahead, head on over to that link, pick you up something nice. Pick you up a nice little sack. You'll feel a lot better afterwards. And that's the Tri-State Guarantee. Hey, sorry, excuse me. It was 20 months. 20 big ones from the Florida man himself? Good to see you, man. Florida man. 20 months. Anyway, that was our sweet baby boy Eric, you know. When daddy calls, you got to answer. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Picking up and putting down here, dude. You got to answer. It wasn't the sack people. It was our sweet baby boy Eric. Filling me in on Blade Show West goings on. goings on. Kazoo Dan, what's up? Paperclip, how you doing? Rabbit Hole EDC, how you doing, brother? Oh, dude, I'm telling you, I've said it before. I'm probably gonna say it again because I forget things. I got dementia. It's the mix. It's the coffee and the protein shake. I also had fucking 3 eggs on top of I had a bunch for breakfast today. Eggs were about to go bad. I had to polish them off. You know what I mean, dude? I had to polish some eggs. Big one put it up. So I got a lot going on. I already shit once, so hopefully we can get through this one without, no promises. But hopefully, Level Up Customs in the building. Luck. You feeling lucky, boo-boo? Huh? Kazoo Dan, I think I got you already. Rabbit Hole, I got you. Rabbit Hole. Good to see you, brother. Paper clips out here clipping people's paper against their will. How rude. How rude. More of a binder clip guy myself, personally. It's more snug. It's more secure. I need security in my life. If I can't have dopamine, if I can't feel normal, I need external validation and security. That's what I need. Put instant espresso in the protein shake. It's blue raspberry flavored, so I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna do that. I used to, those Carnation instant breakfasts. I used to do that, almond milk, and then a big scoop of instant coffee, and I would throw it in the bullet blender. Brother, you want to wake the fuck up real quick? High protein, get all your vitamins and a shitload of caffeine all at once. That'll wake you right up. Throw a little amphetamine on top of that. Brother, I'm awake. I'm ready, 2 hellos are even better than 1. It's true. It's true. Dog on Mountain, good to see you. How's that dog doing, brother? Good to see you. How you doing? Good to see you. Don't want to miss anybody. What do you have 50? Anchor ass, what's up? The ass man cometh. The ass man, he doth cometh. He doth. Yes. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, he do. JJR, what's up, dude? JJ Abrams? What's he up to? What's that guy up to? I feel like we're very quick to forget that he did Lost. He gave us Lost. Wow. What a show. What a program. What a program. I revisit that show like every like 2 or 3 years. I'll revisit it. I won't make it all the way through, but it'll just be like my background noise show. It's a rip-roaring good time. And then I'll get sucked in, I'll get sucked right in. It happens every time. I'm really missing my stash. You're missing it? Did you break it? Rabbit Hole? Did you get with Eric? Did you reach out to Eric? Eric's been at Blade Show West, so like I said, it's gonna, That's why we ordered extras. My brain just turned off there for a minute. Still off. It won't come back on. Okay. Well, guess whatever I was talking about wasn't important. Cool. Cool. The dementia's, it's growing rapidly. The brain tumor, dementia, whatever I have. JJ's doing the new Cloverfield movie right now. What? A new Cloverfield movie? Dude, that movie fucking ripped my tits off. Oh, wait. That movie, I have 2 copies of it on DVD. Don't ask me why. It was that good. I needed 2 copies. What an absolute banger. It was that movie and Monsters around the same time. 2010. Monsters was directed by Gareth Edwards, the guy that gave us the basically perfect movie that is the 2014 Godzilla movie. Also the same guy that directed Rogue One and the creator and Jurassic. He's doing the Rebirth Jurassic World. Those 2 movies, they're both like one-man army. Gareth Edwards did all of the special effects for Monsters on a fucking MacBook by himself. And the other one, Cloverfield, it was just like handycam footage, like mini DV handycam footage and fucking CGI monsters. And I was like, oh shit, so like anybody can make movies? Wait, anybody can do this? You're telling me with enough practice and enough knowledge, like anybody can fucking do this? It's a big turning point in my life. That was like a very formative period of my life too, when I got really into video production, regardless of those 2 movies. And then those 2 movies, I was like, oh, okay, so it's true. Like, you can just do this. Great. Monsters is a slow burn, but like, again, he did it on a MacBook, which is just obscene. That's absurd. Especially if you go, like, those special effects hold up today from 15 years ago. And it was just like a dude on a couch with a laptop. It's fucking crazy. And that's why he's gone on to direct banger after banger after banger. So, Matt Yoko, what's up, man? Jake Korskin, how you doing, brother? The show From reminds me of Lost. From. I've heard great things. It's got Michael in it, right? It's got Michael from Lost in it. I've heard, but they canceled it. Didn't they? Didn't they cancel it prematurely? I could be wrong. Could be thinking of something else. Anyway. Mad Yoko, Big Hams. Big Hams, the ham man. Good to see you, brother. How you doing? Papa Stachio, Renee, Ramon, and Dylan. Good to see you, boys. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? I got the fun. Look, it's that time of year, baby. The fun corduroy patchwork button-ups on, baby. I'm feeling colorful. I'm feeling joyful. Lighthearted even, some might say. Maybe it's the gas. Maybe it's the gas bubble and the dementia kind of combining into a super being. Could be that. I'll check it out. I've heard good things. I just started watching last night Peacemaker on HBO. I hadn't watched it yet, and a couple of my friends recommended it. What a hoot. What a fun time. What a fun time on the couch. So that was fun. That's been fun. I'll probably finish that off today and dive into the second season. I've enjoyed that one quite a lot. I think I need to catch up on the Reacher TV show. I think I'm a season behind on Reacher as well. I just, we had this conversation the other day. It's like, because I work from home, it's like if I have free time, my brain goes, you should be working. Why are you relaxing? Stop. Go work. Go do work. I get antsy when I'm taking a shit. I'm like, this shit's taking too long. I should be working right now. 2 bars of steel? God damn. Kinky. Got that Fisher-Price drip, dog. Yo, hit me. Wait, hit me. Ring, ring, ring. Didn't we translate this and it says to come? Or like just come? Pretty sure it does. Pretty sure it doth. I think this shirt's a vibe, and I feel so confident in it. It's like my equivalent of like an underwire push-up bra on women. This is my underwire push-up bra. I feel like $1 million. All eyes on me in the center of the ring, just like a circus. Joe Lamaro, what's up, dude? How y'all doing? Good to see you. Turn your fucking volume up, dude. Every time you do your live, shit's half the volume of everything else. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I got that shit cranked, dude. Any more than this, you gotta turn up your ears. Turn up your hearing aids, Ed. What do you mean? I'm almost peaking. I'm peaking. Oh. Dude. 15 minutes. Less than 15 minutes. That's a big fucking cup. This is basically a third of a pot of coffee. 15 minutes. By the way, Orvis? I don't even know. I think a roommate left this. This is probably the only thing from Orvis I could afford. Isn't Orvis just like a wildly expensive, like, rich white people hunting fishing place? Isn't that what Orvis is? It's probably the only thing I could afford from them. Bro is deaf. Has to be. You gotta crank that volume up, baby. You gotta crank that volume up. You need headphones for Christmas? I'm cutting Pop's Pro Cut. Pro Cut? Your output sucks. My shit is tight over here, dude. I don't know what to tell you, dude. I mean, I could look. Everybody else seems to not be having an issue. Every time you like bring it up, I get really self-conscious, and I go back and rewatch the streams on my phone, on my computer, on the TV, and I'm like, the audio's great. I don't know what you're listening on. I don't know what you're listening on. You know? I can't fix your equipment. I can only monitor my own. So sorry? You know? I'm crowning. I'm crowning. Tell you what I can do. What if I do this? Okay, what if I do this and this? Don't need that. What if I do this and this? Compressor's on, bro. Compressor's on. And the gain is cranked. So, like... You know? Is that better? Probably deeper, richer, fuller sound. Look, it is what it is. I think I sound great. I think I look great. So, I have CTS XHP on the way. Oh, my sweet XHP. Give it to me. Millionaire Fishing Store. Should we shop at Orvis today? Orvis. Take me there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I can afford this, for sure. I can afford this from Orvis. How much could a sweater possibly be? You know what? Okay, fuck off. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. A $300 pullover? My guy. My guy. Just show me all the fly fishing gear. It's a more goonier sound. That's correct. What? Dude, this is string. You're telling me $130 for some string? For some twine? High quality twine? Whoa, why is my... Hello? Mother? Father? That's better. Why was I on 50? Gross. It's a more goonier sound, a richer, goonier sound. Yeah, I'm into it. I only get Orvis when it shows up at Costco. Dude, I don't even, like, this is so above my pay grade. Like, a dog? You can buy dogs on here? Paul, what's up, dude? We're dog shopping. I don't even have a dog. A $300 dog bed? My guy. Yeah, okay, that kind of sums this all up. This is very much like Pinky Out fishing gear. Got it. Got it. I bought this $13,000 shotgun to go hunting one time. Cool. All right. Cool. That's sick. That's sick. Very excited for you, Dylan. Awesome shit will come from your shop. Yeah, dude. I heard you're stocking up. You're getting your ducks in a row, so to speak. I wish I had a quack sound effect. Do they have Orvis at the thrift store? Dude, I don't know where this came from. I have no idea. Christopher Robin. I'm back. I've been in the shot. Blasting. Out here blasting. TC Blades is out here blasting. Watch out for him. Watch out. Before we get into new rivals, I need to show you guys a couple things that aren't really like knife related, but are just like little quality of life things that I've always wanted to check out, and I never did. I showed you the Anchor charging dock on Tuesday. I'm going to do like a video on it, like a short or something. I love it so much. I already bought Kara one for her desk. It's the greatest thing ever. It's the greatest thing. It's the greatest thing. It has been a life-saving object for me, and I love it very much. But I've always been interested in these. This. And this doesn't look like much. This doesn't seem like much. TTQ. This was $49 on Amazon. What this bitch is. A little MagSafe. But yeah, it's 2 rings because of the Samsung. What this shiz is. Well, it's not on right now, so that's cool. Hey, dog. Don't worry, it's turning on. It usually just turns right on. And now I can't show you what it is. Because it's decided to not work. Oh! It works! It's a little screen! It's a little screen for the back of your camera. Or for the back of your phone. It just sticks right on. How fun is that? How fun is that? You can see yourself. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun? So when I'm, you know... Oh, well, I need it to not rotate, but I'm working on it. You know, it's just a little thing. It's a little thing, and it's a, you know, it's been fun. I've been playing with it. I do use my phone a lot. Obviously, I use the camera gear a lot, too. But I use my phone a lot, and I hate taking front-facing shit. It bothers me. Hey, that's me. It bothers me. Give me that. Give me those big, juicy back cameras. Give me those big, juicy back cameras, baby. That's what I want. That's what I need. For $49, dude, there's other ones, too, that I think are Bluetooth and wireless. This one you do have to plug in, but it's not that big a deal. And it just gets its power from the camera or from the phone, so you don't have to worry about charging it, keeping it charged or anything like that. Like, you plug it in, it just turns right on. But it's just so fun. It's just so handy, dude. And it's nice. Good quality on it, too. I don't know. It's just a thing. It sticks right on. But I spent $50 total. $10 for the case. $60 total. $10 for the case. You know, $50 for that. And it's just a fun little thing. And it even shows you you're always on display, which is fun. I don't know. And it sticks on there to the point that, like I gotta rip this thing off. And, if you want to be further away, you just get a longer USB cord on it and just run it. I see no use for that. Well, you don't make videos for a living, Robin, so of course you don't. But for me, it's just a handy little thing that I've always been interested in playing with. Yeah, and it's fun. Yeah, this is a dirt cheap one, Ed. Which version is that? It's zero Bluetooth capability at all. They do make wireless ones that seem pretty fucking cool. But just as a proof of concept, I bought a cheap one, and I like it quite a lot, and it's been fun. So yeah, that. Fun little thing. Just a fun little thing. And it's tiny, dude. It doesn't take up any room. I just throw it in my bag. And I think... Yeah, dude. I need to get a wireless one. Now I'm convinced. I need to get a wireless one. Because it's MagSafe, you can just stick it to anything. You just stick it to anything magnetic, and it just stays up there. You know what I mean? Captain Richard, do you see my fun toy? Do you see this, dude? It's a little selfie screen for the back of your camera? For the back of your phone? Hello? How fun is that? How fun? Hello? How delightful. Isn't that fun? Huh? What do you think about that? So I can take pretty pictures of myself. Little selfie action. Unfortunately, I have not been able to get it to work with either of my cameras yet. I don't think I just don't have the right adapters or whatever else. Or maybe because it's HDMI out instead of USB-C and it needs power. You have to power it externally. It does have a separate power cord too. I don't know. I'm going to play around with it. It's just a fun little toy. It did come with a remote too. Just a fun little thing. Peel the plastic off the screen? Fine. Fine. Ooh, isn't that fun? I usually leave the plastic on for as long as I can because I'm a sausage-greased little boy. Yeah. Oh, no. Okay, good. What is that tablet? That thing is huge. Oh, my phone? The S24 Ultra? Yeah, it's a biggin. It's big. Yeah, dude, Ricky, isn't that fun? Isn't that fun? I thought it was fun. Also, Ricky, you tend to buy higher quality equipment than I do. You got a Leica Q and all that good shit. But I bought this, and again, if a lot of you probably don't care, but a big gripe for me, I have a lot of tripods. A big gripe for me has always been height. I've always had a height issue. You know what I mean? And most of my tripods max out at like in the high 50 inches. You know what I mean? Relatable, right? But one went on sale that goes up. Just hold on. It's so dumb. Like, this is... you're not even able to see it. It goes too high. I don't think my ceilings are tall enough to show you how big this is. I'm gonna hit the ceiling fan, dude. It goes up to like 93 inches. Oh! Yeah, my ceilings. It goes up to the ceiling. But it folds up to like nothing. I'm 5'10". You can't even. So I bought this because I was sick of it. I was sick of having dinky little tripods. And it does this. It turns into a boom arm. How fun is that? You can't even see it, but how fun is that? It's got a built-in boom arm. Isn't that fun? Anyway, just wanted to share that with you. Try not to hit the ceiling fan. Jesus Christ. Literally, I kept buying like travel tripods so I could fold them up and store them away. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Give me what's the biggest tripod I can buy that's not like a giant 30-pound, you know? It's the KNF. I'll give you a link. I love it. What the fuck even is it? I don't even know. KNF something? Orders. Recent orders. Hors d'oeuvres. Recent hors d'oeuvres, if you will. The KNF Concepts 90-inch. Here you go. Dude, right? Captain Ricky, same. Same. This is like the most I've ever spent on a tripod, and it was $99. I think I got it for $89. Look at that. Look at that bitch. It's got a built-in little army poo. I love it. I love it. I have a couple of other smaller KNFs, and so when I saw this, I was like, oh yeah, I trust that brand. They make a bigger one? They don't. No shot. No, it's the same size. It's just heavier duty. Oh, it comes with a smooth head. Yeah. It's been great. It's been delightful. I feel like you're going to hurt yourself with that thing. Well, one thing when you get to 90 inches is you got to learn to counterweight. You kind of have to counterweight it. Because she'll start tipping on you. You either spread the legs way out or you got to get a little counterweight, especially with the boom arm. Just a little counterweight, never hurt nobody. I have two Manfrotto tripods. I have a KNF. I have a couple Newers. I got all kinds of shit. But I needed one big one tripod to rule them all, and this is the one I got. And, brother, it's a fucking monster. But look, it folds up. So tiny. So teeny tiny. Isn't that fun? So there you go. If you're in the market for a new tripod, recommend it. Kind of a one and done. I did pick up a new camera. I picked up an R50V. I just needed to replace my...
What's up, degenerates?
Thank you for the $4.99. Yeah, I just picked up an R50V. And I picked up an old Sigma EF 17-70. Oh, I love it. I'm loving it. The issue is I bought the R50V because it's small, it's lightweight, and it does plenty capable for what I need. I can shoot and log and all that good stuff, 4K 60. But I bought it because it's lightweight, and this lens weighs 4 pounds. So it kind of defeats the purpose, but I love the lens too much to give it up. You know what I mean? It's just, dude, I can get way up in there. You know what I'm saying, dude? You know what I mean? Yeah, I like it a lot. Little APS-C sensor. I'm just, I still don't own a full frame, and I probably never will, and I'm okay with that. I don't need it. I don't need it for what I do. I'd rather save the money. You know what I mean? And buy better lenses. The 1DX Mark III is not cutting it. Excuse you? Yeah. Yeah, I can see the problem here. Yeah, I see the issue here is it's a fucking chode. What are you shooting weddings on the weekend? What are you doing? What are you doing? Boudoir shoots? It's too much. That's too much juice. Ain't nobody need that. I once had an M50 with a 15 series lens, and goddamn, that lens costs more and weighed more than the body itself. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So I mean, this whole channel ran on. This is an M50 with a small rig and a big battery pack on it. This whole channel ran on this M50. This is a Mark 1, not a Mark 2, but this M50 since the beginning. Since the dawn, and all of my Instagram pics are taken on this. And that is the lens that came with it. I have a shitload of lenses for it, but the lens that came with it, man, as long as you got good lighting and you know what you're doing, get some great shit out of that. You can pick these up for like $400. The old Mark 1s, $450. Oh, I just smashed it into the desk. It's fine. Yeah, that's yeah, you're shooting the NFL. You got one of these? Hold on. Canon telephoto. You got one of these? Jesus Christ. What you need is one of these. Well, not one of those. That's the one. You got one of those bad boys? Affordable. Affordable. We can't talk about knives because there's not 100 people in here yet.
But you're turning me on with spreading legs at 90 inches and getting away up in their talk, so stop.
All right, spicy. Yeah, we can't talk about knives because there's not 100 people in here. That's the deal. That's the deal. That's the them's. I didn't make the rules. Those are the rules. I love shooting an $85 knife on a $10,000 camera. Yeah. 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 I get it. I can't relate, but I get it. You know? I can't personally relate. Personally. Vulpix Knives in the building. What's up, dude? How you doing, man? I have the M50 Mark II. It's great. It's great. It's great. 1080p, 60 frames. Mwah, mwah. You know, the issue is well, you do have a lot more lens options with the EOS M mount as opposed to the or the EFM mount as opposed to the new RF mount, which is really fucking annoying. Give us more lenses, Canon. I'm tired of it. I just added it to my cart. Damn, I need to spend more money. Sanders, the tripod, it's great. It's a one and done sitch. It's delightful. Let's see what else. Captain Richard. Yeah, the R50V is great. There's no viewfinder, but who needs it? You know, there's no EVF. You just have a screen. So who the fuck needs it? You know, let's be honest with ourselves here. Scotty, it's a KNAF, the giant fucking tripod. Yeah. Show me a knife already, John Connor. Call your friends. Tell them we need 15 more people. This is mostly, we're not really, I mean, there's going to be knife talk. Trust me. And we are going to purchase a knife. You know, as soon as we get enough people in here. But, you texted me, but how'd you get this number? Oh, that was you? Why did I never save your number, dude? Wow. Okay. Well, I'm a fucking terrible friend. Sorry, dude. Jesus Christ. Let me go ahead and add Richard into the old, I don't know how my phone works. Can I add contact? Add contact. Ricky! Sorry, broham. How did I never add you to my contacts? I think it's a lie. Oh yeah, I had a little Casio on in the background. Good eye. Don't unsub. Don't leave me. Don't leave me, man. Yeah, we're doing I plan on making it kind of like a series. It resonated with a lot of people. I think if people I loved making it. I really enjoyed making it, stretching my creative legs, so to speak, you know. It was a lot of fun. And so I'll do more. Sony 1 or Canon 2. Canons. I can't, and I have Lumix. Just because the in-body image stabilization is spectacular. Brett Glazow! I hope we hit 99 viewers but never make it to 100. Yeah, that might be it. Boxcar 9, what's up, man? What's up, man? How you doing there? How you doing? By the way, Renee, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the $5. I have a little Sony. Dude, the Sony necks. I know everybody's like, camera talk, shut up. I wanted one so bad. I wanted one so bad when those came out. Oh, I still want one. I don't know why. I bet MC shoots on an iPhone. Samsung. He literally does everything on a Galaxy S25 Ultra, I think. 24 or 25. That's what he uses. That's what he uses. And it just goes to show the gear doesn't really matter as long as you got good lighting. Literally all that matters. Good lighting. If you got that, you're going to be okay. Cedric posted a good one I saw this morning. Same existential kind of thing. Oh, really? I like that. I'll have to check it out. Love that boy. Too bad he never leaves fucking Australia. Let's go see what Cedric's been up to. I'm on the wrong YouTuber account. I only have like 8 YouTube accounts. It's fine. It's fine. Got a bunch of burners. Cedric and Ada. Am I not subbed? Hello? Sorry for the luxury poverty. I like that. I like the title. Okay. Okay. I love that some of his biggest videos are of the cat. It's like my favorite thing. His best videos are of the cat. Top tip for ADHD addicts: try laying off the vaccines and do heavy metal detox. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a lead sinker and just chew on it like bubble gum, and I'm just gonna keep getting my vaccines and keep taking my amphetamines because they work. You know. Yeah, those are my sock accounts. That's correct. That's yes. Yeah. All right. Well, fuck it. We're at 50 minutes, so here we go. New arrivals. Not a lot, and 2 old arrivals. So, yeah. Let's dig in. Let's dig in, shall we? The only new arrival, knife-wise, is the Corvus. Kevin sent this to me. Kevin, if you're here, this is your knife. Thanks. I didn't take a picture of your address. I probably should have. But this is the Slice FK Brian Brown Corvus. Rayot made contour titanium frame lock. Beautiful compound ground Tonto with a pun. Oh, yeah. Yoink. Oh, yeah, daddy. Action's great. D10's money. I've always been interested in one. I played with these at shows. I do love these. I've always wanted one, but I just never got around to picking one up. ADHD and all. I forgot. I forget things. You know? Yeah. Yeah, this is money. This is money. Charlie made $41 million between 2017 and 2024 just on YouTube ads. Charlie? Oh, you talking? What are you talking about? In YouTube ads? What? 41 million. Who the fuck's Charlie? Yeah, this is spicy. Kevin, if you're here, I need you to email me your address because I forget it already. But that is delish. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Oh, I believe that. Ooh. Don't let that f-stop stop. Oh.
Oh, Sheila, don't let that f-stop stop. I love your aperture and saturation ray. Hocus pocus on that beautiful rack.
Thank you. Hocus pocus, focus on that beautiful rack. Thank you. So that is the Corvus. That I just unboxed this morning. These I unboxed yesterday. Oh, daddy. You should already know. We talked about it. You guys knew it was coming. But TC Blades, when I sent my gear into Nikon to be cleaned and serviced, MPS sent me a Nikon Z9 Nikon these for 2 weeks. You told me about that, and I was like, how did you afford a Z9? And these are some new. We're getting stoned. These are some new stones. This is the new Alpha series of stones from TS Prof. By the way, ASMR. It's like the blood slides from Dexter, and it tickles me to no end. This is the 7-pack. These go from 100 mesh grit all the way up to 9,000 mesh grit. Now, I don't know what the conversion on that is to just like grit. There's different measurements. I already sharpened a stash. That's why it's out. That was the first thing I sharpened. So I did a full video, unboxed these, talked about them, and then I walked over and I filmed an entire sharpening, start to finish, with this knife, and the 20-minute video file corrupted, couldn't use it. So there's going to be 2 videos on this, on these stones. One of basically just me talking about it, and then saying like, oh, the file was corrupt, sorry. And then one of me actually sharpening a knife, and the knife I sharpened was this, the Gecko in M398. Oh, yeah. It's dirty because I've been using both of these. Oh, yeah. By the way, I don't know what their heat treat is on this, but it took a fine edge. I didn't lay it back any, 20 degrees per side. But toothy. Toothy. Even at 9,000 mesh grit and then stropped on like 1 micron, 3 micron and 1 micron, toothy. Just could not get it to like really clean up. And as thin as this hollow grind is, and as thin as this blade stock is, I don't know, I expected better cutting performance out of it. So I don't know if it's just a bad heat treat on the M398 or what, but I've struggled with that. 61 HRC, all right. Well, I'll keep playing with it, but I mean, like to the finger, it's like sticky. It's terrifyingly sharp. But then I go to cut like finer things, paper, cardboard, and it like feels toothy. It feels chippy almost. And I run my fingernail across it, nothing. And then I go to cut something, and it's chippy, toothy feeling. I don't know. Maybe I'm losing my fucking mind. But anyway, this is $552 worth of resin bonded diamond stones. But brother, they cut. Oh, they cut like you wouldn't believe. Like you wouldn't believe. And let me grab the ones that come with it. If a lot of you are like, I don't get it, why would I upgrade from the stock stones? Kind of where I was until these arrived. Let me show you. These are the stock diamond stones that come with the TS Prof. Okay? They're great. They do an amazing job. They cut insanely well as long as you keep them clean, you know, and take care of them. You're not going to have an issue with them, right? But do you see how thin the actual plate is? The actual stone itself? See how thin that is? Look at the difference. Look at the difference in girth. Look at the girth difference. It's like 4 times the thickness, maybe more. And because it's resin bonded diamond, it's all the way through. So as the stone wears down, it's still gonna cut the same, right? All the way until it's gone forever, which how many knives you have to sharpen to run out of stone? I don't know, because I've sharpened hundreds of knives with these stock stones and they still work fine. They cut great. They're not going anywhere. But just the thickness difference is insane. And they cut so well. Oh my God. Like, these cut insanely well. These bitches cut. These bitches cut, dude. It's crazy. I need to get another one of these boxes for the old stones. But, yeah. Yeah, it works out to about $79 a stone. Kaleidoscope, thank you. Thank you. I have your address, I think. But send it to me anyway. $78 a stone. So my hot take, it's not even a hot take. Here's my take on these in the video. Is what I would do is I would get the 240. You can buy them individually. I'd get the 600, I'd get the 1500, and I'd get the 3000. That's what I would do. That's really annoying. Those are the ones I would get. I would cherry pick. Like, do you need 100 grit and 150 grit? 240 grit is gonna cut, man. that shit's gonna cut. It might take a little bit longer, but it's gonna cut, and you're not gonna have as deep scratch pattern to kind of polish out as you, especially if you want to work out a mirror polish. So like, if you're like me and you just sharpen your knives to keep things wicked fucking sharp. Grateful Dong, what's the best way to clean stock stones? I literally use my rubbing alcohol degreaser, heavy duty degreaser, to clean them, or just like water and Dawn dish soap in a spray bottle. And then I scrub them off, and then I rinse them and I dry them off. That's it. Literally just spray them down, rub them down with like I have like a brush. The bristles get down in there. I have like a toothbrush basically. Yeah, Windex, whatever you have, like literally anything, you'll be fine. And then I literally just rinse them off in the sink, dry them off with a nice towel, call them a day. Call it a day. Yeah, Windex or soap and water. I usually use the mix of it's water, rubbing alcohol, and heavy duty degreaser, like concentrate. That's like my secret purple mixture. But that's what I would buy. So if you buy these individually, by the way, if you don't already own a TS Prof, like what the fuck, dude? Like what the fuck, dude? TS Prof USA. Use my links first off. Let's go ahead and get that pin up there. Let's go ahead and get that pin. Let's pin that. They're doing some kind of cash back thing on this website. So there you go. This is this set. This is the set I have. This is the set I have. Alpha set, resin diamond stones, 100 to 9,000 mesh grit. Wait, these are correct. These, I don't need to convert these because the old stones are measured in F grit, whatever the fuck that means. These are actually measured in grit. So there's no translating needed on these. That's nice. There's no conversion needed. Okay. By the way, up to 70 HRC, no problem. So anyway, the 552's in stock. Isn't there, you can also get the narrow stones for recurves and shit. They have the Veneve stones. Okay. Isn't there another set that like goes up to like an ungodly amount? 11,000. Jesus Christ. So yeah, $78. Get the 240. 15. Let's just do this. Add to cart. Add to cart. 240, 1500. Where's the 6? Where's the 600 grit? Let's just look up alpha. Alpha. I'm talking grit. I'm not talking that F shit. Can I get it? 600. Of course, that one's sold out. Shit. Well, shit. There's a 5-pack that's sold out that's pretty damn close to what I would get. 240, 600, 15, 3,000, and they added the 9,000. That one's sold out, unfortunately. Okay, so maybe you can't buy them individually right now, the ones I would recommend, but sorry, gonna have to buy them all. 600's been sold out for months. I mean, because it's the perfect middle child. You know what I mean? It's the perfect middle stone. I mean, you can sezzle it. And like I say this in the video a couple times, this is a one and done purchase. If you're like me, you're just like, I'm never going to chew through these stones. There's no way. There's no way. And hopefully 10 years from now, if I do wear these stones out by some miracle, ideally I have enough money that I can just go buy more. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But I don't see that being an issue. I am curious though, on like how much is the, if I want to go higher, 11,000? Like why would I need that? I don't know, but I'm interested. Same with the 5,000. Like I'm interested. Maybe I'll pick those two up. Just cuz. I don't know. I don't need them. Yeah, exactly. David, that's what I'm saying. Like you're just not going to wear them out. You just ain't. You just ain't gonna. So for another $178, you can get weird with it. You can get wild with it. Abrasives. Ah, yes, the fine abrasives. Again, the stones that come with it, excellent. The stock TS Prof stones are great. Have not had an issue with it. These just, they cut a little faster. You know what I mean? And they are thicker and they are just nicer overall. They're just a better product. And goddamn. So I want to show you kind of. I took this one. I started at 100 grit, worked all the way up to 9,000, and it's nice. And then I stropped 1 micron, or 3 micron and 1 micron. Right? I didn't take my time. I did not take my time. I kind of just ripped through it. I made sure I was apexed. And then just kind of work my way through the stones. I should have spent more time around the 600 and 1500 stones before going up. Because there's, you know, it's not a mirror. It's not a mirror polish, and that's okay. But it is just fucking dumb. It's just dumb. It's stupid. Same on this one. This one polished up a little nicer. But again, I've been using it, so it's gross. Shit. Hold on. Well, whatever. It's got tape gunk on it, but whatever. Did I use them dry? I just sprayed a little, like, soapy water on them. A little water splash of Dawn dish soap. It's dirty. It's this one polished up a lot nicer, the M398. I also spent a little more time on this one, but it's got tape gunk and shit on it, so it's going to be hard to tell. But I just did 20 degrees on both of these, and it's, yeah. I mean, it's 15 minutes of sharpening. Sure. All day. All day, dude. You're going to get used dry. Slam Jam, what's up, man? Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. This is all I had time to fuck around with yesterday, but, yeah. If you have a TS Prof or any system that uses 6-inch stones and you want to kind of pimp it out with the ultimate set of stones, one and done purchase, there you go. That's what you want. That's what you fucking want. They are exceptional. They really, really are. But again, today after the stream, I got to do a post office run, and then I really don't have a lot planned, so I'm probably just going to play around with it some more, see what kind of, results I can really get if I try. Is the plunge grind okay for me on the Gecko? I didn't have an issue with it sharpening. I didn't have any issues with it. It was fine. I usually angle my knives about like that so that the tip and the heel are kind of aligned. Then I work my way through. So yeah, I didn't have any. It's close, but it's far enough out that it's not a huge deal. So use my Wicked Edge. I just wish the stones were different. Yeah, that's the issue with Wicked Edge. It's like the Apple computers it's like Apple of the sharpening world, because you can only use their stones. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. By the way, what a breeze to sharpen. 154 CM, man. It's such a great steel to work with. Did I need to spend 20 minutes sharpening this? No. But I was just having fun. Like, I could have started at 600 and been fine with this. But what just a pleasurable steel to sharpen. And you get such great results. Retro Ryan, did I miss sharpening with him? We haven't sharpened with him yet. 2 videos coming soon. One video is me talking about him, and one video is me sharpening the Gecko here. Just because some shit got corrupted, but Mr. Cheezel, you probably could, but you just got to be careful about your rigidity. You don't want any flex. Be shady, go get productive, brother. Get out there. Get out and get. Go on, you get. I did scratch the living fuck out of this knife while I was sharpening it. And now I can't hardly see it, so maybe I didn't scratch it that bad, but I always get excited when new sharpening equipment gets in, and the first sharpen, I never tape it up. It's my least favorite thing about sharpening. I love sharpening. I love it. It's therapeutic. It's enjoyable. It's like mowing the grass. You get to see your progress as you work through the stones, and it makes me happy. It tickles my brain. But I hate taping up, especially on a drop point or something like that, where I gotta match the curve. Oh my God, it's a fucking nightmare. I hate it. It's my least favorite thing about painting. I love painting, like the house, brother. But the taping takes 6 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks, and then I can paint. I hate it. Anyway, I didn't tape it because I don't like taping things up. I hate rubbers. You know what I mean? Yeah, I didn't tape, and I scratched it. These will scratch. These will scratch literally anything. They'll scratch your phone screen. Keep that in mind. Like, clean up well. Clean up well. I keep a little like handheld vac nearby to clean up as many shavings as I can. I like take a wet paper towel and I wipe down the whole machine, the whole TS Prof machine and the clamps and everything, because anything these touch, you're gonna scratch it. Anything you own. Fucking, you name it. Your phone screen, your camera lens, your fucking coffee mug. That's the whole point. It's gonna scratch it. So just be careful. Just be careful. Okay? But yeah, I fucking love these. I do recommend getting this because they just come in. I threw them all away. Shit! They just come in like little blister packs. So there's really no good way to store them. Whoops. So get you a little 3D print. You don't have to buy this one, but just get like a little 3D printed job. Yeah. It's delightful, dude. It's, I've just been blown away by these. My blood slides. My Dexter Morgan blood slides. Love them. And now I'm really interested because I do have so many recurves now in my, god damn it, and in my collection and hawkbills. I might reach out to them to check out the skinny set, because I've never sharpened on this system with any system with skinny stones. I've never sharpened any recurves or hawkbills. I just use a ceramic hone. You know? So I am interested in trying it out. TS Prof, call me, girl. Anyway, pinned comment takes you to TS Prof's website. I can't recommend their shit enough. Cannot recommend their shit enough. The Pioneer is what I have. I have the Pioneer with all the fixins. It's their like starter, like $299. It's on sale right now with the stones. Base model, no brainer. No brainer, dude. No brainer. Oh, that is a pain in the ass, bless. I have to like every time my car's ever gone in for a paint job because of like an accident or an insurance claim or something, I always have to just polish the living fuck out of it. Wet sand polish the whole like rear bumper once. Took fucking like 3 days. I hated it. Yeah, $299. Yeah, sign me up. Sign me up. You can get, and then I recommend, where's the upgrades? Upgrades for Pioneer. I recommend that. I do have the height adjuster and the extension rod. I have that on mine. And I have the quick clamps, which if you want them, cool, great. But if not, whatever. But I do recommend a must-have. Where are they? Where are the LL thingies? Dad? Dad? Where's the L? Just typing in. There they are. These. I recommend these. Nope, that's for the Blitz. That should fit, right? These will. They look different than mine. Anyway, these. L attachment? Please tell me they didn't. Did they stop making it? That says Blitz. NFL Blitz. I remember these being like $40. I don't know that it's going to fit this machine. Most of their stuff's universal, though. fuck me. God damn it. TS prof, L attachment. It's these. These are the ones you need. L adapter. Aha! Aha! Oh, fucking of course. Okay. It's like a must-have. It lets you just bring the clamps closer together. Like, these clamps are great. You can single clamp pretty much anything, and it won't be going anywhere. But it lets you basically put the two clamps right next to each other or way the fuck out without changing this piece right here. So I do recommend that. So realistically, $299 plus $36, $250 all in. Yeah. You're an L attachment. They were on Amazon for a while. They are on Amazon. Here you go. They're on Amazon. So there you go. $45. Bing, bang, boom. $344. Perfect sharpening system. And then down the line, you pick up some new stones. I like the quick clamps, but I gotta be honest with you, for the kinds of knives that I sharpen, I just use the stock clamps. And the reason for that is the quick clamps are fucking huge. Unnecessarily massive. Hold on. They're just immense. Like, they're great. If you're sharpening a bunch of stuff, they're great. But they're huge. They're just too big. I don't need it. I just don't use it. They're handy. But they're massive, and they get in the way, especially if you're sharpening smaller blades. If you're doing, like, kitchen knives and fixed blades and stuff, yeah, these are great. Or, like, bigger, full-size folding knives, these are great. But you guys know me. Most of my collection is little stuff. Is little pea shooter knives. So these are just too big. You know what I mean? They're just too big. So I do love them, but you don't really need them. The stock clamps are fine. You just need the L adapters. Personal opinion. All right, I'm going to grab some more coffee. I'll let you oogle these. Oogle my handiwork here. I'll be right back. Don't you go nowhere now. I also got to piss. So I'm going to throw up the splash screen. BRB, baby. Scotty, if you're doing a bunch of kitchen knives and fixed blades, the quick clamps make sense, but... Oh, I'm trapped. Oh, Lord. move that cord. That's a tripping hazard. OSHA's gonna fuck me up. Okay, I'm back. By the way, Kara's out of town. It's just your boy. I should not be left alone with an entire pot of coffee. Just saying. 2 cups is enough. 4? Too many. Grateful Dong, wetting the stones, if anything, it just helps avoid the actual, like, dust and shavings going everywhere. You know what I mean? It just helps keeps the whole operation a little cleaner. Does that make sense? And when you're using diamond stones and you're sharpening harder steels, the cleaner you can keep the situation, the less potential for scratching shit. Do you know what I mean? Picking up what I'm putting down? Easier to clean off. Going in dry is no bueno. I used to say, fuck it, and just sharpen everything dry. I was like, you don't need to. The diamond stones are going to cut. It just keeps the whole situation cleaner. That's really all there is to it. A little smoother, a little cleaner, you know what I mean? Picking up what I'm putting down here. Noble Bullfrog, what up, brother? What up, brother, man? How y'all doing? Good to see you. Hell yeah, full piss. Yeah, dude. By the way, for those of you that don't know, we do have another batch of titaniums coming in. I mean, when I say coming in, they're in production. It'll be a while, but we are doing another batch of the V2s. We figure the demand is there, and we're adding a reverse tux to it. So if you have a reverse tux V1, you can get a matchy boy. You know? Oh, I'm so gassy. Goddamn. I'm on 6 iced espresso shots. 6! By the way, don't tell my wife this, but sometimes I'll do 2 scoops of regular coffee and I'll throw in 2 scoops of ground espresso into the regular coffee pot. Just a little extra something. You know, a little extra zip. You know what I mean? Yeah, so if you miss the dark mode, if you miss the titanium, or you miss the drop altogether, we are doing another, a much smaller run, but we are doing another batch of titaniums. That using crud cutter to wet your stones works nicely. Interesting. I mean, it makes sense. It keeps shit from clogging up, you know, the pores of the stone, shall we say. We don't want to clog up our pores. Take it from me, someone with skin conditions. Anyway, love this. Now then, what do you guys say we go spend some money? Because we've worked hard, taxes are filed, payments going through. Ugh, fuck me. I'm just gonna be, is this life? Is this what life is like? You just like finance taxes every year? I guess if you're a business owner, you work for yourself, that is taxes. You're just paying off last year's taxes every year. Be cool to get ahead someday. Today's not that day. Today ain't that day, baby. I'm going to leave these out, actually. Not today, partner. Not today. That's because we've earned this. We've earned this. We have earned this. We've worked hard. I haven't bought myself a knife in. Well, I technically just bought a knife off of Ed Durbin, but it was a good deal and I couldn't say no. But I haven't bought myself anything nice since Blade Show back in June. And brother, I just couldn't, I refused to delay it any further. Can you sell sharpeners on BladeBinge? Yeah. Literally anything EDC related, you know. I mean, I've sold patches on there. Sharpening systems, flashlights, knives, multi-tools. As long as it's not an auto, OTF, or side open, you're fine. Rawhead with the gift. I have tried Death Wish, yeah. We're doing just a little bit of spending today. Just a tiny bit. Just a teeny tiny bit. Who got the gift? Scott! Congrats, man. Little retail therapy, you know? Kara's out of town. I miss my wife.
Thank you for your patronage.
I'm lonely. I'm sad and lonely. So I'm gonna treat my damn self. You know? This is the new Tarraco from Arnaud Bernard. If you've watched the channel for any amount of time, you know I love Arnaud Bernard. And it's been a minute since they've released a new knife, like an all-new knife. And I'm in. Titanium, button lock, drop point. I am getting the Stonewash. This is the flipper with the Studleys. Yeah. Do you usually buy your knives you have / show like now, or are those mostly given to you? Most of the time they're either loaners or from like the viewers, or they're sent from the company. They're sent by the company. I would say 80% of the stuff, 80%. 70-30. 70% is sent from the companies or like on loan from you guys. Like lately, most of it's been loaner stuff. But you need an Orca? No, I'm taking a Tarako, dude.
You need a QC Strand L.
Do I? Hopefully the D10 isn't like the Heretic. I really am not worried about it, you know? I'm really not worried about it. Anyway. Yeah, we're going to do that. I do want to see Quiet Carry. Same price. Same price. So you will arrange the new Poikolo and Rayot. I don't have a partnership with Poikolo or Rayot. I used to. Rayot used to send me stuff, but I don't know. They just forgot about me, I guess. But if you can arrange it, I would love to check them out. I would absolutely love to. I would be honored. Especially the new one you've been teasing. I think you have a new Rayot you've been teasing. Oh, you dirty dog. We looked at it. We looked at it on Instagram, and I want to touch it. Believe you me. Lemons, what's up, man? 3.5-inch blade. You're paying almost $10 an inch here. God damn. I got you, Vulpix. I hear you loud and clear. The L is still under 8 inches, so not a huge knife. It's still not huge. Hollow ground? That looks hollow to me. That looks good and hollow to me, daddy. That's pretty hot. That's pretty hot. Was there not an OG strand? Hello? There isn't. I thought there was an OG. Is there no OG strand? They just went straight to the L variant? The VK crab? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Crab me up good. You think you can get a Herman for $690? And hey! Oh, yeah, you're right. $100 an inch. I'm an idiot. Math is hard. Shut up. Mini Arius, yeah, definitely you can get one of those. You can get you one of them. The Waypoint LCM? Dude, the milled blade needs to come back. Because that is gross, dude. This item will not be restocked? Oh my god. It also... Yeah, can we do that again? Can we do that again? Quiet Carry? I don't know. You guys don't watch this channel, but can we do that again? Can we get the step milled blades back? Because this is filthy. A step milled hollow grind? I know it costs more money, but do it anyway. You know? Honestly, that's a sick looking fixie. Not in love with the handle, but I love this blade shape. The handle material. I like everything about this, if I'm being honest, but that's kind of sick. I love Quiet Carry. I only own one. I own one Quiet Carry, but God, they make a great product. I genuinely do love what they're doing. Dodging work to interact with the stream. Yeah, boy. Yeah. They need to make every knife full piss. I agree. I agree, dude. 100%. Yeah, this needs to come back. Costs more to look less finished, but it's sensual, dude. I was raised by a machinist. I grew up in a machine shop. Machining lines left behind tickle the inner child. You know what I mean? But not in a weird, kinky way, but in just like in a safe, soothing way. Do you know? God, don't clip that. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm trying to say. Jesse Lee P, what up, brother? Good to say. It just tickles up, wherever those childhood memories live for me. I love the unfinished look. I just do. It reminds me of what went into making the thing. I like it. I like it very much. It's like a reminder that, like, oh, yeah, this is a tool, like, crafted, machined with precision. You know what I mean? Not just like they pooped it out on an assembly line. You know what I mean? You picking up what I'm putting down here? But yeah. Yeah, the catch is cool too. I like the blade shape. It's interesting. It's fun. I just don't have enough money to buy every single fucking quiet carry that comes out. The Rincon was cool. I've never owned a Waypoint. I'm interested. The Strand is sick. You know? I have a lot of interest. A lot of love. But Nathan M, yeah, see? Yeah. He knows. He knows what's up. Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah. Show me those ocean environments. Take me to the ocean. Can I shop all? I can't. The shallows? Oh, these are fixies. The Seamount? Okay. Kinky? Okay. The Mark? Oh, they just pumping out fixed blades. Jesus. Is that one hollow ground too? Oh, those are gone. Those bitches is gone. Okay. Okay. I have a Drift L. Studs. I love it very much. The Waypoint, 310. I'm not that mad about it. I'm a particular fellow. That's true, he is. I've heard. So I've heard. Yeah, I know, David, but I'm an Arno slut. Less work goes into knives that look less finished. I'm aware, but I don't care. You know what I mean? I would argue a machine, like a stonewash or a blast finish is an easy way to hide imperfections, scratches. You know what I'm talking about? That may occur during the actual machining and grinding process. That's what I would argue. You know what I mean? Picking up what I'm putting down. Fokker, huh? You talking to me, Fokker? Tell him to bring out the whole ocean. Gatorade. Ooh, Alux, keep me posted. All right, yeah, no, this is happening. I don't know what else to tell you. This is happening. The question is, let me estimate. Hold on. They're only shipping it. They're in Ohio, so it shouldn't be that big a deal. Shipping should be free, if I'm being honest. I love that second day is $69. Second day air from African Sporting Creations is exactly $69. Ground shipping? Free. Free charge. The wire clip? Yeah, I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. It is a lot of money. I get it. If we're talking like from a value perspective, I do get it. Yeah, check out, please. Let me log in. What? Can I log in? I definitely have an account, right? I'm not crazy. I mean, I am crazy, but fuck. Maybe I don't have an account. Oh! Maybe I do have an account? I broke it? Oh, yeah? Bruno Bernard Tarraco. Prove it. Prove it. Wow, 10 big ones. What the fuck? Messer Depot's down. I can't
Special
look.
edition P1 Sesprof Stoneholder in production.
Oh.
We'll send your way.
Oh.
Maybe Sheila will lay her subtle rack on it.
Might. She might. Does anyone have a deep carry solution to the Manix 2 lightweight? They have wire clip replacements, don't they? Deep carry, however? I think so. Those exist, right? Lynch, maybe? They're the only ones with the button lock right now, though. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, dude. The Tarraco. I've also bought, this will be the third Arno Bernard I've bought from them. I don't fucking care. They're good people. Oh, no, that didn't work. I wasn't able to log in. Continue as a guest, I suppose. Good. God. That'll be fine. Continue. Wouldn't let me send it with... what? Wouldn't let you send it with rub, huh? Sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. Save. Look at that. No taxes? No tax? Take... I think it's a Visa card. Okay. Complete order. Take my... Oh, there is tax. Quite a lot. Okay, I don't care. Complete order. It's done. It's done! I worked so hard. I deserve this. Keep an eye out for knife sales. Also buy my knives that are already for sale. Rayot Bushido for, fuck it, $160. Why not? Or 100, I pay way overpaid for it. I don't give a shit. $160 and $375 for the big Chungus Rayot T6000. That's $145 off retail. And that's $140 off what I paid for the Rayot. So you're welcome. Buy those two. Thanks. I'll dig up some other stuff to get rid of as well. It needs to happen anyway. I need more room in my drawers. You know what I mean, Dave? Gotta clear out room in my drawers. All right, money spent. Money well spent. I have zero regrets. Those are not delivering. If you are interested, those are not delivering until November, middle of next month. I bought the Tarraco from here. Sell me your Rosie? No, the Rosie, I'll never get another one. Not at table price. I'll never be able to get another one. So no. Unfortunately, no. I bought this. I bought this in right here. Level Up Customs. Luck, this is a good example of impulse control. But it's not an impulse because I've sat on this for several weeks. Like, we discovered this several weeks ago, right? So this is not like a knee-jerk reaction. Bills got paid. Taxes, not all the way paid, but paid to the point that I'm comfortable paying right now. And I got a little, I had a little extra in the slush fund. You know what I mean? I've earned it. Also, tax write-off. So I thought it through. I thought it all through. Okay, Tricky, you just said Spidey's BD1N is way better than I expected. I will take S30V all day, every day. Over that. I did not have a great experience with it at all. Yeah, mid-November delivery. So it'll be a nice little treat. Tasty treat. Brett, so I delay my taxes until I file an extension, and that buys me until the 15th of October. Every year. Because I have so much shit to go through, so many receipts to go through, I'm never on time. That, and I finance my taxes from the previous year for a full year. So it's like, I don't want to be double dipping from the IRS. I can't have 2 monthly payments. I can't afford it. You know what I mean? So, whatever. Anyway, I'm happy. I'm very excited to play with it. Mwah. Mwah. All right, hour and a half in. It's time for BladeBinge.com. A message from our sponsors. Enjoy this sweet, tasty little advertisement. Here it is.
Oh, hi there. My name's Tristate EDC. You may know me from the internet. This is my golf cart. That's my boat. That's my car. And I want to talk to you about some ways that you too can have a boat, car. You can have a car. You're allowed. You can have a golf cart if you want to. And it all goes back to a little thing called BladeBinge.com. That's right, BladeBinge.com. Now, BladeBinge.com's been around for a little bit. They used to be called KNAFS sale. But some things changed. Some people got angry, so the name changed. But it doesn't matter. It's still the same great product. It's still the same dynamite website. And they've still got the same great deals on the great knives that me and you love to buy. We love to spend our hard-earned money on. One moment, please. The point is, they make it super easy to buy and sell EDC gear and knives. They got the lowest rates in the industry, 7%, eBay's charging 13%. I mean, you guys have heard all this before. It's a no-brainer. What you haven't seen or heard is the end result of all that buying and all that saving and all that selling. Is a view like this. And you too can have a view like this. You just gotta sell some knives. And if you're buying knives, you gotta do it cheap. Buy them used. You don't need a brand new knife. You think this golf cart was brand new? Certified pre-owned. What, do you think I'm an idiot? Anyway, BladeBinge.com. Links in the description. Check it out. Enjoy the rest of your show. I'll see you next time.
Yeah, boy. Little BB. Oh, wait. What? Wrong button. Sorry. You want a view like that? Easy peasy. Just be a boomer and buy several acres on the Ohio River for like 20 grand 20 years ago. Easy. It's easy. Not hard. First off, yeah, cool, whatever. Whoa. Right off the rip, coming in hot. The TRS 5-in-1 EDC Tactical. You know? We got a fire starter. We got a blade. We got a seatbelt cutter that may or may not work. We have a window blaster. Is that a flashlight? You got to be joshing me. Smock, I just bought it. I bought it. I said, fuck it. I'll let you know how it goes. I've earned it. You know? I love that it literally says 5-in-1 EDC on the blade. That's a nice touch. That way I don't forget what it is. It's $6. You know, could be worse. Could be worse. Fucking, could be way worse. But, you know, what are you going to do? Well, hell, what are you going to do? What a no-brainer. We got a Wii Esprit Marble Carbon Fiber, 150 bones. I'm here for it. Hogue X5, 170 in Damascus. XM18 non-flipper, needs a regrind. 675 for a Glass Blast Tonto. Yeah, I just bought one. That was the thing. That was the thing I did today. I showed off the new arrivals, and I bought a Tarocco. I'll let you know. Just the double stonewash, the cheapest one. That ain't bad. We know retail is, what, $550 on these? I think Ass Blast might be a little more. But that's a pretty fair price on a 6.7? Yes. Correct. Stout Snappy Boy? Dude, Stout makes a hell... Is this a custom? That's a Rayot. Okay. I don't mind it, though. The poon, the grind work. Delicious. I don't mind that at all. Yeah, we can be twinsies, Smock. Hurrah. Huzzah. It's a little chody guy. Kind of into it. I don't know that $435 is a fair price on that, but I'm into it. American Ultimatum. Another Rayot made. Correct. Pretty sure. Something that's grown on me, man. Wacky blade shapes. The longer I collect, the more I'm like, ooh, interesting, fun. A year ago, 2 years ago, I've been like, what the fuck, dude? Ew. But, dude, it's an ADHD thing, I think. It's the novelty. I need novelty in all things in my life, or I get bored. Baby, that's novel. You know? Oh. What a beast. What a beefcake. I don't own one. And that kind of seems like a crime. I did review one, and it's just too big. It was just too big, dude. Way too fucking big. There's no reason for it. But I'm not Mallory Dillon. I stand by my take on the Norseman. I don't know why. I'm going easier on the Norseman the older I get, but you know. Which mammoth molar one should you get? Hey, all right, let's help Smock. Let's help him out. I would go Stonewash. That way you can actually use it. But if you're buying mammoth molar, I don't know. I'd beat up mine, so I don't fucking know. Or go mammoth molar mirror polish. Get weird with it. Brown. These are all the same. I don't understand. What's the difference? Just different cuts of... Oh, different... Okay, yeah, whichever one. You know, roll the dice, pal. I like that one. That's visually appealing to me. That one's appealing to me. But, you know, you do you, boo-boo. You do you, boo-boo-boo-boo. Boop. What else? Field Duty Carbon Fiber, the 4-inch Liangma KUF, which is just overkill. It's so big. I put a fair price. I can send more pictures later. Christopher Hinckley out here cutting deals. Cutting deals, baby. Kubi Dio? Weren't we just talking about Dio? Yeah, that one. This one with the like the visible white stripes, a 7 Nation Army, white stripes with the mirror. I think that's the move, the full dress kind of situation. I think that's the play. I kind of like this blade shape. It's canted downward. You know, I kind of dig it. Slam Jam, it's all right, dude. Fun fact, each sliver of tusk was taken from a separately killed mammoth. Yeah, you know. Mammoth hunting, it's a big problem. A couple of deals from the Paul. Esnick Silverline Workhorse, great knife. I have a review on this. Cole, why don't you list your knives on binge? I will. Nobody seems to be interested in the two. I will. It's a time thing. I'll throw them up there. I'll toss them up. Great knife. Great knife. $215 feels like a really good price on that too. Rayot made, I believe. Pretty Best Tech Rayot, Dad? Rayot. Pretty sure it's Rayot. Nice, Chris. That's a solid price. And we have a painter. We have a painter Apache. Kickstop. Selling a kickstop. Painter Apache's great. Oh, dude. Okay, I sent a bunch of knives to Paul. And I'm going to be the death of that poor boy. I'm going to be the reason he retires prematurely from knife modding. 3 of the 4 knives I sent him have fucky hardware.
Info tab for the Tourigo bearings.
Yeah. That's one of the other reasons. They're doing their own in-house bearings, dude. It's fucking crazy. Yeah, these. Look at those fucking things, dude. Look at these crazy-ass spiral bearings, my guy. Yeah. So I sent a bunch of stuff to Paul a week or 2 ago, and 3 of the 4 things have the whatever, the pivots, everything. What do they call that? Where, like, only that proprietary. 3 of them have proprietary pivots. One of them's literally super glued together. I have to ship him a second box. A second box of the pivot tools for 2 of the knives. One of the knives I don't have a pivot tool for. He's just got to figure it out. And the one that's super glued together is also a proprietary pivot. The poor guy, dude. Oh, he's going through it. I am convinced he's losing sleep over the situation. So Paul, if you're out there, pal, love you, boo-boo. Keep up the great work. But it'll be worth it. 2 of the 4, I'm convinced no one else has done these mods to these knives before. I'm convinced. If he can pull off the one that's super glued together, if he can pull that one off, 2 of the 4, 3 of the 4, I'm convinced. 1 has never been modded. The knife's still a prototype, and I'm having it modded. And then the other 2, I'm convinced no one's done these mods to. At least not to the real thing. So I'm excited. It's things we've talked about, and a lot of you have tried to talk me out of it, but fuck you. I do what I want. If anything, I hope the video gets views, because, you know, it's quite the sacrifice I'm making. Quite the sacrifice I'm making. Okay, come back. Okay. You guys are going to think I'm crazy. Has anyone reprofiled a pair of 3? Just like cut this to be like a really elongated Tonto? Because the way this light hit this, I was like, is that a Tonto pair of 3? Has anyone done that? Done like a regrind where they just straighten off and add like a little Tonto tip right here? I don't know. That'd be pretty fucking disgusting. It's real subtle. It's real subtle like. S35VN. Nice, Sax. Hopefully you used my link. You fucking bitch. If you didn't use my link, I'm going to come to your house and throw up in your mailbox. I'm going to piss, shit, and vomit in your mailbox. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Oh, God. There's already a Tonto up. I've seen the reblades. I'm just curious if anybody's reground one, like an existing blade. Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that's real nice, kids. Subtle rack, perhaps. The Tonto works on so many levels with this. It just works. It just works, man. Hold on. It's got me itching. I've not had a ton of free time, but it's got me itching to get back in and get back to work on the different tri-stash blade shapes. Play around with it. We just have so many projects already in the lineup. I don't want to overwhelm poor Eric, because he's the guy that talks to the OEMs initially, and then if there's questions or changes, I'm the guy. But I don't want to be like, all right, prototype this one. All right, prototype this one. All right, prototype. we need 50 grand for prototypes, Eric. Stat. Remortgage the house. Sell everything. What? The Tarako I wanted is gone? Oh, you bought it? Hopefully that means you bought it. Bitch, if you didn't buy it, I'll come to your house. I'll fart, piss, and shit and vomit in your mailbox. Sorry, this product's not available. Rip. Does that mean you bought it? Look, whoever said Tonto, they don't like Tontos. There was a period of my life where I was like, Warnies all the way. Everything else can suck my farts, especially Tontos. Mainly because I always had a hard time sharpening them. But as I've grown and learned and grown some more, I don't mind them. I like Tontos a lot. I really do. I really do. There's so many different flavors of Tonto. You know what I mean? There's so many different delectable flavors. Different varieties. What? What the shit? What in the hell is going on here? CMB1 Equator. Was CMB Made Nice first knife using a compound grind 14C blade. The blade is opened by holding the knife's extended pocket clip with your fingers and pushing downward with your thumb on the show side where the pivot should be. What? Oh god, it's tipped down only? So to unlock it, it's like a bolster release manual knife? Wow. Brett, so the V2s were made by Kubi because they're magnificent and the value for money is just incredible. And the V1s are made by Bestech. The answer is whoever can give us the best product for like and offer us like the best value for the end user. Does that make sense? That's the answer. Like, I'm not picky. I'm not insanely loyal to any one OEM. It's whoever does a better job. Like the V2, we had prototyped by all three, Bestech, QSP, and Kubi, and the Kubis were just at that price point so far above the other two that it was a no-brainer. But the V1s, with what we were doing with it, Bestech, I had those. I had a QSP prototype done on the V1s as well, and it was fine. It wasn't great. And that was at the higher level. The Bestech was just the better option. So we always get protos from multiple brands, especially if it's something new we haven't done before. And then we cherry pick which one. I literally will sit here side by with all of them lined up for like hours and play with them. And I'm like, oh yeah, this is the one. This is the one. Okay, well that's interesting. I still don't know how the fuck it works, but okay, you know, sure. Sure, dude. Brett, they're made in, they're overseas. Kubi's, China, and so is Bestech. God, you know, it's on the to-do list, a USA made stash of some kind. It's on the to-do list, but we got to find the right partner at the right price. You know what I mean? It's really that simple. And the quality's got to be there. It's got to be on par or better, you know, especially considering the price is going to be higher. It just is. What else? Ooh, oh, good God. I mean, Zerk Accents, but $1,500? Jesus. How many V2 ties you making? International, or do I ask Eric? Jesse, when they get close, just get with Eric. Just get with Eric, dude. Paul Bedigian, 21 months, baby. Thank you, brother.
Clinking beer mugs emoji. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers to you, brother. All I have is my coffee and my water. My coffee and my water. I'm almost out of Topo Chicos again. I'm running out of Topos. Well, here's the deal with the USA made stash. Like, I don't know that I want to do it. If like 400's kind of like a hard ceiling for me, you know, anything higher than that, and it's gotta be like spectacular. You know what I mean? Don't quote me on that, but that's the goal for me across the board. Same with the integral. That's where I want to be. I don't want it to be like obscenely over the top expensive. Brett, the issue with that is like maybe we could do that, but we would have to have so many made. And maybe the only way to keep it relatively reasonable is to do it with ProTech. But, you know, we're not there yet. We're just not there yet. I would want to do a titanium frame lock in America, you know. 420 is acceptable. Sick. Sick. S90V Capara, 240. I don't remember how much these were. But that feels fine. $599 for a Gen 4. Under $600. I know a lot of you will, so it's like, you know, that does give us a lot of freedom. I know that a lot of you, the usual suspects, so to speak, will buy it. And that gives us a lot of freedom on what we can and can't do. Gen 4 Batch 12. $599. I'm not mad about it. At all. I'd pay that in a heartbeat. Excuse me. I mean, like, machine-wise would be fucking sick. Machine-wise would be hot. If I could do it, you know, if we could do, like, that would be, it would be expensive, but they've never let me down before. And I love those guys to death, so I don't know. We don't know. We're working on it. We'll get there. Have I seen the movie Friendship? I have not yet. No, it's on mine and Kira's watch list. 725 for Sonora. That looks like S90V. Yeah, S90V and a Mojave. Smock, I know it would. What's my favorite knife you have or reviewed from Kershaw? I don't own a Kershaw. Let me get that out of the way. I think the best and only Kershaw I would go out and spend money on right now is the Bel Air. Any version of it. Any version. I don't own any ZTs or Kershaws. Just nothing they make interests me. But the Bel Air's hot. If they did a liner lock or something version of the Bel Air, I'd be like, yeah, go buy one tomorrow. But Bel Air. Machine-wise 3CR. We can get it done. We can get it done. I have never reviewed anything from Faramonster. If I'm being honest, none of their stuff grabs me by the nuts. You know? Quite hard enough yet. None of their stuff really grabs me by the plums. Quite yet. The designs haven't. 720 for Mini Gob. Original rare. I have an original. Bitch. 980? Oh, non-flipper DLC. All right. Jesus Christ. Yeah. I mean, it's basically, I think you should leave sketch, but it's 2 hours long, so I'm here for it. And the new show looks really good, too. The new show on HBO, I think. Fucking, The Chair Company. Looks fun. Nick's Knives, what's up, dude? Scooter, how you doing? You're thinking about getting the Mini Iridium? I did a video, I think, on the full size and the Mini. I think $3,500. Where? What? Where, Dad? Oh yeah, the Protean. Yeah, that's a bit much. It's a bit much. I didn't have issues on the Mini that I reviewed. Nick, might just be you. That is hot, but not for... Nope. That's crazy talk. I mean, it's gorgeous, but yeesh. Yeesh. Oh, we're already marking up the Scuffle. Okay, cool. By $150, we're already marking up the Scuffle. Cool, great. My Carta Mini Iridium... Yeah. The, hold on. You got me fucked up. A Mini Iridium. If you have to get the reverse Tonto, though. Yeah, you got to get the reverse Tonto. It's a great knife. $68. It is D2 and made in China for $68. But it is really fucking good. And I do love the way it looks. Not a big crossbar lock guy at all, but for what it is, it's fine. Poikilo Mini Tuna, probably my least favorite in the lineup. Lockbar access needs work, for sure. And the detent's so savage that the front flipper's useless. Completely useless. Go watch my video on that one if you're curious. Oh my god, a mirror polished... Tiffany blue? This is Knife Modder's work, right? 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 It doesn't say. Bruh. Brother. Oh my god. I would never carry it, but it's nice to look at. It's nice to look at, I'll tell you that. Jeez. Sheesh. And so, Aros, I need a piss Aros in my life. I need to get on the horn with Mr. Anso. Maybe you can hook a brother up with a PP Aros. I do love it. And I love the Toko that I have. It's so nice. What? You what? All right. $2,000? That's a lot of 3V though. Wow. USA made. Oos. Yeah. RMJ Tactical. Yeah. Jesus. Probably worth $1,000. I mean, it's got at least $300 worth of mod work, if I had to guess. If I had to guess. Jesus, my fucking son just threw a toy against the door. It scared the shit out of me. Because I'm the only person here. It sounded like somebody punching the door. Savages. What are you doing, fat boy? What are you doing, fat boy? Alright, okay. Good talk. Jeez, that scared the hell out of me. I thought we were under siege. Do I have a Lamia? I don't. It's on the to-do list, but things like the Tarako keep coming up, and, you know, someday. It's got to probably Maker Syndicate next year. If he goes, I'll be there. I'll pick one up. Show us your son. He's out there horsing around. Another kind of maybe sort of ish, reasonable-ish. Are people finally learning? Are we learning our lesson? I don't have an actual child. It's my cat. It was Kimchi. It's Fat Boy Slim. It was the Chungus. I don't have a kid. What the fuck? I have 3 cats. I have 0 children. This genetic line ends with me. Do you understand? Yeah, my genetic my genetic line ends here. You know, between Kara's, autism and my crippling ADHD, and I have the from both of my parents. Gee, thanks. The genetic, the cancer, it's the thing that's genetic that like vastly increases your odds of cancer. I got it from both of my parents. None of them. None of this needs to be passed on. None of it. Not an ounce of this. It ends here. I will take care of it. The bloodline ends here. I do need a brand deal with spicy water. Oh my! Is that beat to shit Gen 1 for $1,200? Hopefully, Brett. I mean, S90V on an Arius is kind of sick. Like, I'd like to see them do that now. I don't know why they're not already doing that. What's the holdup? What's the holdup here? Oh, Jay. It's all we use in this house because Kara's kidney problems. That's all we have. I think. Whatever acetaminophen is. It's Tylenol, right? Acetaminophen? Or is it the actual brand of Tylenol that people are worried about? Yeah, price drop? Yeah, I saw. The $113. Is a $74 knife. I know this guy. He's from Ohio. Shandon Steele. We were on the same flight to Atlanta this year. $114, brother. God damn. Dead Reckon. The vertebrae are so sick. So sick. All American made. Under $500. I'm in. $345 for a 3.5 inch Magna Cut. All right. Eidolon Integral G10 for sale on BLADEBINGE. $130. Wow, that's not bad at all. The Maroni's out here cutting deals, baby. Excellent pre-owned. Yeah, $345. That's a buy. Double Stonewash is the play. No, Larry, I don't. If I'm being honest, I don't have a ton of interest. If I'm being 100% honest, I'm just not an OTF guy. It's got to be something really special. Oh, the White Castle stream. You know, it's like Kara's out of town. Now would be a good time, but at the same time, if I need to go to the hospital, I'd like to have her around for that. So.
What is the White Castle stream?
Uh-huh. Yes. I think I gotta wait for Kara to get back on that one. For safety. For safety. I don't, you know what I mean? If she needs to, like, firemen carry me to the car or something, you know? Let's see now. What else you got for me now? Ow. Stiffy? Fun name. Ooh, you know, I don't mind that. Slam Jam? Yeah, I mean, I have what did I pay? I paid over $600 for the Tonto. For the plain Jane Tonto, I think. It was either $550 or $6 something. I'm pretty sure it was like just over $6. Pretty sure. Yeah. I kind of like that. Front flipper only kind of bums me out, but that's not a bad $115. $115. Well, I mean, I can't really argue that much. It's cheaper than the stash, and it's this, you know, it's my Carta instead of Piss or Tiffany. But I guarantee you they made 1 million of these. Okay. Shieldon's like a notoriously affordable brand. $115 is not that. A TRM would be cool. A TRM stash would be cool. And I don't know that TRM's ever done a Warncliffe. Call me. Call me, TRM. Let's get something going. Katuo Yakuza, the G10. Yeah, all day. All day. Sign me up. Me and Kara watched, it was, so my, like, the way my brain processes time, that's another big ADHD thing. The way this noggin processes time, the passing of time is bizarre. It's either that was years ago or that was like a week ago. But they're interchangeable. There's nothing, there's no like specifics. You know what I mean? So anything within the past 2 years is like, oh yeah, we just did that. But in reality, it was 18 months ago. You know what I mean? Anyway, we kind of semi-recently watched the second one. What a ride. What a ride. How do you avoid living near a White Castle? I just assumed they were everywhere. It's a great knife. The budget carbon buckhorn. It's a great one. Budget. Ooh, RR3. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Do not get the microwave White Castles. They're nothing like the real deal. It's not the same, baby. You got to get those little squares on the grill. You know what I mean? In Van X. Yeah. I think I reviewed the RR3. Pretty sure I did. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that quite a lot. That gets me. He gets me. It's not custom. It's costume. Costume. Correct. That's correct. How do you not? How? What? $210? You're telling me I can sell my AWT scaled mini grip for $200? Boys, we're going to be rich. We're going to be rich. Oh, shit. What are you? We do have crystal. That's the same thing. It's the same thing. Poon? Punani? Poon? Oh, God. S90V? Okay. There's no images of this closed. I fucking hate it. I gotta do my own research. God damn it. Products discontinued. Yeah, there's room for studs. There's room for studs, boys. Well, that's a bummer that's discontinued. Why are they... ZT stopped making cool-looking knives years ago, it seems. Like, all of the good-looking ZTs are discontinued. All of the interesting ZTs are not in production anymore. Why? Why? 280? I mean, S90V, slap some studs on that bad boy. That'd be a ZT I'd carry. No lie. No lie, dog. Unfortunately, Zero Tolerance only makes fucking hot garbage now. I mean, they make a good knife, but they're ugly. All right, now I'm curious. Zero Tolerance. I have zero tolerance for Zero Tolerance. Are there good-looking ZTs in production in 2025? That one's cool, but I think it's assisted. Speed safe, it's assisted. So automatically in the dumpster it goes. The 0707's pretty cool. The 0545 is pretty cool. I like that one a lot. This one's cool, but again, spring assisted. Goes in the garbage. Goes right in the trash. I had an 0562. It was fine. It was fine. The 0044 is great, but it needs thumb studs. So you got to pay extra for that one. If I'm being honest, the 0545 needs studs, but it's too tight of a tuck. The tuck's too tight. But overarchingly, across the board, pass. I'm a hard pass. Like, that one's kind of cool, but it's, I don't know. Give me this without the spring assist, and I'd be like, all right, ZT. Okay, I see you. I see you, girl. Anyway. It really pisses me off. Because they do make a good knife. They really do. But just visually, I can't do it. Like, I really, really loved the 0545. I really do. And the 0044, excellent. But it's really pretty damn expensive. It's like anything that I like is spring assisted. Why? The 0357, cool, spring assisted. The fucking 0770, cool, spring assisted. Garbage. Trash. Boo-boo poo-poo. Doo-doo poopy garbage trash. A $400 Severn. Yeah, why not? It's green. My favorite color. Oh, I wasn't a big fan of this. I felt like this cheapened it. If I'm being honest. Cheapened the knife for me. Cool looking knife. A great knife, but the Sink, god damn it, the Sinkovich is cool. The 0470, 190 bucks. How's my tuck on this one? How's our tuck looking? No tuck. Okay, no tuck image. Where is it? This guy. Is there enough room for studs? Maybe. Ooh. Might be too tight. Might be too tight, boys. 240's retail on that, so 190. 50 bucks off. All right. Okay. All right. On Tuesday on Whatnot, you watched a $15,000 ProTech investor custom get sold? What? Oh. Oh. Oh, holy shit. Is this what you're talking about? Bruh. God damn. God damn. Gold and diamond. Wow. Fuck me. Okay. Yeah. Out of my league, pal. Ooh, a little Tonto from A2 Knives. Okay. Okay. A squared, if you will. XHP, hand rubbed. Funky looking Tonto, but I'm in it. I'm into it. I'm into it. That's crazy. That's crazy. Couple of we got a big time Les George collector here. I'm talking big time. Another Les George. Why so many Lesters in stock? Freeman Mini Harley. Love Freeman knives. I wish he would do a production Harley. I'm a big fan of this knife. He did the same guy that did the 2U knife Voodoo. Great dude. Super nice guy. I would love a production Mini Harley. Sign me up. Sign me up. Honestly, and I would love it if 2U did it. There's a $2,500. Is that what that was? Oh my God. What is this? Chrome Hearts? What do we... Ooh. Okay. Ooh, God, there is some crazy shit on here today. That is like a smock job right here. Integral. Woof. All right, I really gotta piss. I thought I could hold it. I really gotta piss. Oh. BRB. Where's the thing? I'll leave you with this. BRB taking a piss. Oh! The damn coffee's going through me. Yeah, that's some. That's a smock job. For sure, for sure. Where are my nuts? I'm almost out of nuts! Whatnot offered me a bunch of money to join. Just like everybody else. I just told him, like, hey, I don't sell knives. I just review them. And they never responded. So, no. Cole was thinking about smock in the bathroom. Yeah. You caught me. Can I see the, yeah, that's what I wanted to see. Okay. God bless. That's a shitload of mammoth tooth. Holy crap. Michael Threlkeld, I don't know what we're talking about. I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about. When I think Whatnot, I just think of like sneakerheads and like trading card resellers. That's all I think about. That's where my head goes. Can we get a reboot I say it every time I see one. Can we get a reboot on the Monroe sigil? Is that a custom? Can we get a reboot on the Microtech sigil? Please. God, please, Lord Jesus. SG knives. Don't see a lot of those come up. All right. Okay. Dude, I would love an SG knives custom tri-stash. That dude makes a hell of a knife. Okay, well, I think we've seen what we need to see on the bench, so it's time for another advertisement break. We're going over to the Blade HQ. I'll see on the other side of this sponsored message. Maybe. Where is it? Where is it? Blade HQ, the headquarters of blades, some might say. By now you heard of them, I'm sure. The largest selection of blades, knives, axes, swords on the entire internet that I'm aware of. I don't know of anybody that has quite a substantial selection of sharp, pointy objects. They've literally got it all. The latest gear, the hottest drops, the weirdest knives. It's so weird. Looking for an 11-inch wiener? They've got you covered. And just look at that thickness. Wow. You need to pick up something for the kiddos? They've got you covered there too. Look no further, pal. Hey, you need to pick something up for that upcoming big barbecue bash? Brother, they've got what you need. You can even get a matching lighter if you want. If you need to light stuff on. It is a barbecue after all, you might need a lighter. When I say they have it all, I mean they literally have it all. The stuff you need, the stuff you don't need, the stuff that you look at and makes you go, wow, who is buying this? Blade HQ, link in the description. Click it. Click the link. It's in the description of every video. Click it. Do it. If you don't click the link in the description, I swear to you, I swear to you. Oh, yeah. I bought a few from Smoky Mountain Knife Works, but for the most part, they usually don't have what I'm looking for, if that makes sense. They just don't. Thank you, dog. I appreciate it. Appreciate you, dog. Appreciate you, dog. All right, new arrivals on the queue. Link is pinned. Oh, we have new colors. We're working our way up. We're working our way up. Maybe we'll get the red ones. Maybe. All right, so we have the gray Redencion X-Locks, which live on my desk. I just love it. It's like my go-to grab-and-go budget knife right now. I don't have anything else that I like keep out and grab when I'm just like, all right, I need a budget knife to beat up on. This is it. This is the knife I grab. I just love it. It would be cool to do a video, Smoky Mountain Knife Works video. That would be cool. Me and Kara have talked about it before. Driving through, because like taking like a week, going through Gatlinburg, going to Smoky Mountain Knife Works on our way to Atlanta for Blade Show. Do you know what I mean? And just like doing like making a whole thing out of it. It would be fun. Something we've talked about. All right. Well, those are in. The grays are in. The grays, they're taking over. Scapegoat Blue Series is in. We're in. Jay Dizzle, what's up, man? How you doing? And we have a fart load of Microtechs. Purple, Combat Troodon. All the fun colors. Ramlock. I need the mini in my life so bad. I need it so bad. Nick, you forgot the colon. Ooh. Oh, these are sick.
Trump, click the link for God's sake.
Little silver and gold. Thank you, Nick, for the $2. Little silver and gold? Silver and gold. Silver and gold. That's kind of spicy. I wish they did silver and gold with the reverse Tonto. There's so many versions of this. Holy moly. That's kind of sick. I don't mind that at all. Classy. White and gold. Classy. I could hit up Dollywood. Make a whole thing out of it. And we have Stormtrooper in. These are sick. I hope they do reverse Tonto. Then I would be interested. I could be talked into it if they did silver and gold in reverse Tonto. Yeah, I've never been. Riley. Kind of crazy to think about. I love the candid clip. I mean, these are cool. These are cool knives. They really are. And the value for money, USA made, is really great. So sick. Some new colors on the live wire. But definitely, ideally would like to see some reverse Tontos in that colorway. Yeah, it's the Pope edition. Hell yeah. And we had that huge drop of blue labels from Chavez, including my sweet beloved, the Sangra Street, which I'm torn. I love the 229, but I have the real deal 229. I used to have a street flipper, but I sold it. So I kind of want to get a street flipper and then send it to Paul to add studs, so I have flipper and studs. That's kind of where my head's going. That's kind of where my head's at. L-Max on the blades on these, $165. Yeah, I'm in. You get the skull clip, you get the looks, you get the cutting performance all day. All day. And we've basically got every model ever. The Tonto Liberation, the Drop Point Liberation, the Scapegoat, the freaking Intact. We got them all. We got them all. And I'm into it. I mean, this is the best Chavez there is. This is the best one. Without a doubt. If we get an X-Lock Liberation, which I hope we do, forget it. Forget it. It'll be like a perfect budget knife. It'll be like the ultimate Benchmade killer for me. Yeah. No brainer. No brainer. And we have a fart load of Protex in Cambrias, Godsons, the Duke 2, the Oligarch, the Runt 5. I think everybody needs to own a Runt 5 at some point in their life. I'm a firm believer on that. It's just a little delightful little cutie patoot. We got the button-ups on pre-order still. Button it up. And the Mantra 4 on pre-order. I need to get both. I just need to. You can't talk me out of it. Everything's a Benchmade killer. Well, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Oh, what? $1,200 samurai sword? PSB 27? Why is my Discord blowing up? What the hell? What the hell-y? Okay. You know, little zombie apocalypse type shit. Okay. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, the Orlok. No. I need to get one in. I gotta get one in. I gotta get one. I reviewed it ages ago. I need to get one to add to the collection. Just support my boy Turi. And it is a great knife. It is an excellent looking knife. Full flat grind. Cuts like a dream. Love the way it looks. Love the way it feels. You know what I mean?
Thank you for
Big
your
fan.
patronage.
Brian Blaze, what's up, dude? 4 months. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much. You peach. The new Fixie. I think they're sending me one of these to check out. The Flank. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I'll do a video on it. And the Dreadnought is sick. It needs a regrind. The idea of a big beefcake Warney with a hollow grind does it for me. You know, great price. No complaints here. No complaints. We have the budget Orion from Tenable, which I'm into. And we have the top liner locks from Tenable as well. The Finrear. Button locks and top liner locks. The Tiffany. I wish I could get Tiffany and Piss in a regular blade. Why Damascus? Why you do this to me, dude? Oh, I forgot. They also did the Sangra Street Integral, and that's what I said I was going to get. There's a Bel Air, Jesus, Damasteel? Just Damascus. Mystery Damascus. And these are hollow ground, from what I've been told. So, yeah. So, yeah, dude. So yeah, the perfect Sangra, probably. We got some nanos in stock. The parallel from Boss Seeds, it's stupid thin, stupid light, highly recommendable. All the fun skills for the Vombat. The new, also Hollow Ground. Everybody's listening, everybody's learning, and I'm proud of all these companies for doing it right. The original 2. These are all Hollow Ground. For $80? Yeah. I mean, they get kind of pricey for the DLC version, sure, but $80? Why not? Mick Ranger, I agree. I have the crossbar lock, the shaft lock Model 6 is great. I've seen a few videos on this, super interested. But again, Kaiser doesn't return my calls. If I'm being honest, even though I have like 70,000 followers across 3 platforms, they just don't care. They just don't give a shit. So, I don't know why. I love their products. I love their company, you know. Don't know who I got to fucking blow, but we'll get there eventually. Mac 2, 3.5 inch. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. $5.95. But again, there was that one on BLADEBINGE for $3.75. Sign me up. Sign me up. Toot toot. Not to toot my own horn, but I'm kind of a big deal. All right, and that's what we got from the queue. Coming soon. Anything new there? Yeah, I love the pinch lock. I can't put it down. I love it so much. I love it so much, I do. You know, missed opportunity here on the Mini Iridium. The Desert Warrior, reverse Tonto. I need a reverse Tonto on this, Daddy. Daddy-o. Simple as that, really. Oh, you're tooting, pal. Look. Look. Ooh. Ah. Yummy. Shaka Khan. Everybody Shaka Khan. It's a good looking knife. Studs, flipper. Nitro V. Void Flare. Corwin. Ooh, that's fun. Essential Knight. Okay. There they are. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. They're coming, boys. Get on there. Notify. If you don't already have a Blade HQ account, set one up. I do have one. I'm just never logged in for whatever reason. I do have one. I've had it for ages. Put some Checkers waffle fries in my air fry oven. Dude, I don't know what I'm going to do for lunch. Yesterday, I had 2 dinners. I had 2, like, 4-day-old Taco Bell burritos microwaved at 5 o'clock. And then again at 7, I had ramen. And, you know, obviously I obliterated the bathroom at, 7 a.m. this morning. But I'm feeling all right. Don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know. I did have a big breakfast, so we'll see. Every time you moan like that, you remind me of Roger from American Dad. What a great show. What a great program. Well, there you go, kids. That's what we got new on the queue. Loving it. Loving it. Anything new on sale? Dude, I eat fucking like hog slop when Kara's not here. When I'm here, I'll do like protein rice bowls, and we'll do like fancy pastas, and like I'll do a fucking chicken stir fry, and we get weird with it, like I'll get weird with it, pork chops and burgers and whatever else. When Kara's gone, it's fucking ramen, ham sandwiches, and just like whatever snacks I can get my hands on. Like that's it. That like cottage cheese straight out of the tub. That's a meal. You know what I mean? Maybe some freezer pizza. Maybe I'll treat myself to some freezer pizza. I don't know. Maybe some taquitos, some pizza rolls. I'll do like a pimped out, zhuzhed up like quesadillas with all the fixins, I'll do like fucking crazy restaurant style nachos. I do a lot of Mexican just because it's fun and easy and we both love it. But I do all kinds of weird shit when she's here. When she's gone, I'm like, oh, I gotta eat? Okay. What takes the least amount of effort possible? Yeah, grilled cheese and some fucking Campbell's soup. Call me up. One of my go-tos, I don't have any in stock at the moment, but one of my go-tos is just an entire family portion of macaroni and cheese with cut up lunch meat ham and like fucking extra melted cheese on top and like green onions. And I'll just slam a whole family portion of blue box mac and cheese. Tortilla pizza? That's a good one. That's a good one. Oh, dude. Lactose intolerance, man. Me and Kara have had this conversation. Like, there have been times in our life where like we've both had pretty severe like digestive issues, and I don't know if it was like stress related or what it was, because it ebbs and flows. But like, we can eat cheese and we're fine. It's when we have a lot of dairy and a lot of gluten that we just get destroyed. But like, we've had the conversation. If either one of us was like fully lactose intolerant, we would just off ourselves. Like, life is not worth living without sweet, sweet, succulent dairy products, dude. You think I can live without cheese? I can't. I simply cannot. I can't, dude. And, like, I've had vegan cheese. When I first dated Kara many, 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 many years ago, she was vegan. And, you know, I went out of my way to, like, make it work. And, you know, vegan cheeses and the vegan meats were good, but vegan cheese, man, they just never figured that shit out. They just never did. Like Greek yogurt and yogurt in general? You think I can live without yogurt? No. Grilled cheese? Hamburgers with no cheese? I can't do it. I could not live life. I would Kevorkian myself. I unveganed her. Incredible. No, well, so we separated for 2 years. So we dated for 2 years, then we broke up for 2 years, then we got back together and then got married, and here we are. I think she unveganed herself in the 2 years we weren't together. You know? I think she went on like this whole fucking like glow up journey, worked out a ton. I think she had like a super high protein diet and she realized she just couldn't do it as a vegan. She couldn't like, you know what I mean? Hit her goals, so to speak. But yeah. 12 years I've known that woman. Isn't that crazy? We've been together for 8 now, nonstop. And married for 4. All ladies love me. Look. I do love goat cheese. Chef, what up, dude? All right, well, there you go. There's the queue for you. I do want to check out, we're already on DLT, so let's peep that DLT life. Some Vanguard's in, the Star Runner, pretty sick. $500? What the shit? Oh, the Nakiri's in. All versions on DLT. I'm kind of into it, dude. Dude, the DLC Timascus is... Why? The cheapest option? That's bigger than I thought. All right. Yeah, well, I said it. So. I'm into it. I'm into it. I love tough knives. If anybody has a Nakiri laying around that I can borrow, I would love to check it out. Same goes for any Vanguard knives. I have not checked out any. I've not reviewed a single Vanguard knife. Nice, Sax. Maroney, love you, man. Thanks for hanging out, brother. Oh, we have some Hermes. We got some decently priced Hermes. Down to $730. Oh, these are, that's a lefty, but plain Jane double stonewash user Ishtar kind of goes hard. That kind of goes pretty fucking hard, dude. A bunch of small Sabinzas. Bog Oak. Bunch of fancy inlay versions. All drop points, unfortunately. 22 years, Mick. That's crazy. Congrats, man. A lot of ups and downs in 22 years. I'm sure. To the Dixon, dropping the 22nd, so in 6 days, next Wednesday. Nice, nice, nice. Ooh. I think being, just a little philosophy here from personal experience, I think being with someone is easy. I think being with someone long term, as long as you're both willing to like do a certain amount of work and like lean into the relationship, is easy. I think living with someone else is hard. I think that's the hard part, if I'm being 100% honest. Because you're going, kids or no kids, you're gonna get on each other's nerves. It's gonna happen. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's, you're just, that's the hardest part, is like integrating into each other's daily life. Dating someone, being with someone, easy. When you live separate, you have your own spaces. When shit goes awry, you can separate easily and everything's fine. When you live together, you can't go anywhere. You know what I mean? When shit goes wrong, it's not like you can just be like, all right, I'm going to, you know, I'm just not going to come over for a certain amount of time. You know what I mean? Living with a dog, I mean, yeah, as long as he's not geriatric, you know, as long as he's not impotent. Maybe impotent's not the right word. But, yeah, living with anyone. And I think especially for her, and this is why I say that poor woman a lot, and I do mean this, and she deserves all the gold medal and all the recognition in the universe. I have pissed off and, like, almost ruined lifetime friendships with everyone I've ever lived with. I am not an easy person to live with. I am very loud. I am very clumsy. I'm not messy, like things are clean, but I'm a cluttered person because things, if I put things away, I won't know where they're at. Is how my brain operates. So living with anyone in general is very, very difficult. I live with my best friend for a year. I have known him since I was 6 years old. He couldn't live with me for more than that. Like, best friend, would do anything for each other, right? Couldn't do it past a year. This poor woman, we have lived together since 2020 is when we bought the house. But she'd lived here for at least a year prior. So 6 years. So that poor woman. When I say that poor woman, I mean it. Piles. I'm a pile person. But she's a pile person too. It's interesting. It's the psychology of living with someone long term, I think, is more important to pay attention to than the psychology of like what makes a happy relationship. I think what makes a happy relationship is being able to live with each other. I think it's really that simple. What do they call it? Is it called the empty boat theory? If you don't know what the empty boat theory is, look it up. Look it up. I think that is literally the only way to live with anyone in general, but especially someone you're in a relationship with. Yeah. That's the thing. Like, me and Kara, even when we hate each other, like, we're best friends. Do you know what I mean? Like, even when we're, like, at each other's throats. Like, at the end of the day, we're best friends. We're going to get up the next day. We're going to hang out, eat breakfast, and chit-chat. And then, like, watch a movie do you know what I mean? Or play a board game or do something. Or plan a trip. Like, we're going to, you know, even when shit's hard, so to speak, you're going to, as long as you can do that, you're going to be okay. Most of the time. Been with mine 12 years, lived together for 11, married for 8. Yeah. And I genuinely believe this. I think it's important to live with someone before you marry them. I think if any of you are dating anybody for a long time, it's important to live with someone first. Because that's when all the shit comes out. That's when you really it's when you really figure somebody out. You know? Dogs are more loyal than most humans. I would say cats are, but I feel like, you know, cats will eat you when you die. Won't dogs, though, eventually, too? I don't fucking know. Anyway, it's time. It's time for our beloved Cutlery Corner. Nice. See, Renee? And I bet you, I mean, I'm sure it's not easy. No relationship's easy for, no long-term relationship's easy. That's not real life. But it's easier. You knew what to expect. Can you imagine, like, living separately, getting married, legally binding contract, getting married, and then moving in with somebody and realizing, like, oh, I literally hate everything about this. Like, that's a nightmare situation. Cats would eat you. Yeah, well,
Real easy to do.
as long as they get fed, I don't care.
If you resell those, same thing here with your Delta Rangers.
As long as my boys are fed, I don't.
$10 out of those personally, but again, now you're up to $120 just out of those 2 sets. The Park Ranger made it. The Park Ranger. This is actually the Park Ranger 2, done in the all black. That's another wonderful design.
You want to roast?
On attack.
All right, we can do that. Ooh, if you want to roast Grateful. I don't make enough money on Thursdays to roast. You know what I mean? I got to be bribed. Jesus. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Oh. Your wife has a subtle rack and a nicely trimmed bush. I'm proud of you. You also misspelled subtle and trimmed. A+. That's A+ work from the dong. And that's, you know, couldn't have done it better myself. Ooh, twinsies. Very nice. That's fun. I'm assuming anode and then they've just polished the raised areas. That's sick. I like that a lot. That's nice. Oh, the derecho. The sweet, sweet derecho, baby. Yeah, what a banger. What a banger. You and my wife would get along. She's a big deadhead. I am not. We have very similar tastes in music. Like, if either of us put something on, the other person is into it right away, or will get into it very quickly. I'm not a Grateful Dead guy. I'm not a jam band guy. I'm sorry. Even flow. You know, that's fun. Even flow's fun. But that's about it. Ooh. Oh, Under the Bridge makes a hell of a knife. That's a solid little duo there. Filled with epoxy? Each little bubble? And then sanded? Was it like epoxy and then polished the tops? Or did you take a syringe full of epoxy and individually fill every little dimple? That seems like time consuming. It's something I don't have time for. Oh yeah, I mean, this is a perfect image. It's a perfect image. I love this knife. I love it very much. Dude, the derecho as a primary and then this guy as a secondary, perfect carry. Perfect carry. No brainer. I think a hawkbill stash needs to happen. A nice subtle hawkbill. Real subtle. Because like this would be an aggressive little talon claw. So just like a nice, you know what I mean? Would be filthy. It's on the list of blade shapes to do. I think it'd be disgusting. Good stuff, Grateful. Good stuff, man. Peep the scales. JD out here slanging some goodness. Let's see it. Ooh. Ooh. Nice. It's real nice size. Clean. Loving this. Custom pressed G10 in brass. Interesting. Sick. Same story. Sick. And that beautiful silver twill carbon. God dang. For once, I agree with Will Smith. God dang. Oh, that butterscotch. Brother. Riles me up. Oh, is this the one you did? You had the inlay pocket machined in? Or laser etched in or some shit? Let me see it. Let me see the transformation. Oh, well, yeah. Dude, how long did that take? That's honestly sick. That's honestly sick. You look like a Mr. Brightside kind of man. I mean, it's a fine song. You wouldn't find it on my Spotify, though. What you would find, you know, I have a pretty buck wild Spotify. It's all over the place. Yeah, that's sick. That is sick, dude. There's videos on these? All right. Bunch of pictures and a video? You can make me do work? You like that? You like this? Oh, yeah. You see the little lines in it? That's honestly sick. Lay off the coffee, JD. God dang. Green chilies? Oh, dude, I do that a lot. I love mac and cheese. I just pimp that shit out. Whatever I have laying around. Pickled peppers, sun-dried tomatoes, Parmesan cheese, whatever, dude. Sick. Very cool. All right. Well, you guys know where to find him. Hit him up. If you don't know where to find him, here's his Instagram if you want crazy custom scales made. Onward and upward back to my baby boys over at the cutlery corner.
The 3-piece Field Pro set where you get the Skinner, the Trapper, and the Lockback. That comes in a
Leonard
really
Skinner?
cool collector tin. And we are giving them away all week when you spend $125. So shoot for $125. You'll be so happy with that giveaway. And get this. $6.99 free shipping knife.
It's a no-brainer.
Have we ever done that? $6.99. It's the TNT Tactical.
God, Sax, you got me
TNT
fucking
Tactical,
craving
which is an awesome tag.
mac and cheese, dude.
Really. For just $6.99.
I do have cheesy ramen, which is just like the same thing. But I just had
you
ramen.
get free ground shipping. So if you bought Oktoberfest, all you got to do is add on TNT, get another tactical, and you get free ground shipping. It is an awesome week to shop with us. So glad to have you tuned in. More Maker USA Texas Trapper.
We love more Maker.
Big Texas Trapper.
I love that.
love this harvester.
Sandbar
I love
Stag.
that truck.
I mean, this
cute.
Trapper has it all.
Brother, this trapper has it all.
It's 4 5/8. Sandbar Stag, the best stag out there. Nobody can get it. It was embargoed years ago. But More Maker, made in the USA, they have some at their knife shop. So they are located in Matador, Texas. I mean, look how thick that is.
You had your IG stolen 3 times?
I like
Jesus,
this big
knock on
bullet
wood.
trapper because
I might do
it
grilled
has a
cheese
liner lock.
and soup
when you open
since
up
I don't have
this
mac and
master
cheese. That sounds pretty
blade,
fucking good. I get
it
that
locks.
protein bread. 5 grams a slice, baby.
And this shield, it has the
5
number
grams,
of
or what I
shield,
have now, 7 grams a slice. Solid.
which also looks good. Now,
Throw a
this
couple
is
slices of ham on
very
there.
heavy
Talking 26 grams of
knife.
protein
So
in
you're
the
gonna need a
sandwich.
sheath
I'm
with
talking
it.
another
They make
17 in
some
the
excellent
soup, 17 to
cheese
20 in the
also. You'll
soup.
be very impressed with this leather sheet.
Already had 3 eggs?
That is $187.56. So, sorry, I didn't know where to move it. So it
Sheila,
also
chill
comes
out,
with a great
dude.
box,
All over the
but
damn place.
$187.56, which means you
Mr.
also
Knife
qualify
Guy.
for the
Love you,
Field
man.
Pro
Thanks for
section.
hanging out.
So you get in on the More Maker Texas Trapper, then you're going to get 3 other knives because of that
Yeah, fucking Donnie, make me a sandwich.
collector gift.
Cool story. Now make me a
Yeah.
sandwich.
There's many ways to get in on the free giveaway.
Why don't you
Just
make me a
it
sandwich?
happen, but More Maker Sandbar Stag Trapper. If you bought that as a Christmas
Oh,
gift
shit, the
to
mail's
somebody,
here. I'll be right back.
that'll be their favorite gift of the year. 116491 for the Texas Trapper. Michael Prater D2 End of the Day Hunter. There's only 8 of these. Look what he did with these colors. He went with, we're kind of used to seeing the darker Coralon base. We're not used to seeing these brighter colors. Of course, I like that yellow stone. These are stone pieces. You have turquoise and jade. There's some Coralon pieces in here too. So many things. So that's the whole point of End of the Day. So Michael Prater, when he customizes knives.
Whoa, dude, it's fucking bowling
he works
alley
with all those
floor
different
material.
elements. He works
Or
with stone, he
like
works with
bus,
Coralon.
city
He
bus seat
will-
material.
If there's a piece that's left over, he'll put it through what he calls the chipper.
Hell yeah, dude.
And it'll be busted up into these different angles and different sizes. Then he will do.
You know, I gotta be honest with you kids.
Handle.
Not too mad about that. I think it looks
inlay
kind of
those different
sick.
Stone and different.
I need a
handles and
tri-stash in
pieces.
that handle
The
material.
whole point is you
Sign
get
me
a
up.
unique one of a kind.
Sign me up, dude.
There's no duplicates. You couldn't make two alike if you tried. But it's just $48.50, and there's only 8 of these. This is another one of those custom knives he just made, but very low quantity. D2 Hunter 117637 item number. Now I had a trapper in the
4
previous
blades?
show.
What is it, 6
This
inches
is the
thick?
Congress.
Acting like he makes the
Pen
handle
and
too. Yeah.
roosters done in a red pick bone. There's only 8 of these, but this was a first production run, one of 250. This knife was made years ago. We hold on to certain knives, and I guess they decided to let it go. 4-blade Congress, square jaw bolster.
Girthy.
That
Nick's
is
Knives, take it
3
easy, brother.
3/4
Love
on
you,
the
dude. Thanks for
sides.
hanging out. Meatballs?
Good looking
Meatballs.
So if you like a
Meatballs.
Congress and you like hen and rooster, this
That is a thickie.
has got it right there. You
That is
have
a
your
thickie there,
traditional
dude. I'll
hen
tell you
and rooster
what.
Shield and that lasered, first production run laser blade. There's only 8 of these. $53.78 added on. When those are gone, they're gone, guys. That's a new old stock. 35331. 35331.
Mick Ranger?
This is another
I
new
fucking.
microcrate.
You asked
It's
about the
called
protein bread?
The Golden
Fuck, I don't
Teal
remember, dude.
Hunter. It's on a 12-inch sharps frame.
Hell.
Looks kind of like that Emerald City or Peacock Coraline.
The
Golden
Dave's.
Teal,
Dave's
that's the
Killer Bread.
color
That's what I get.
that you see. Custom handle.
Yeah, it's like $5 a
How
loaf, but,
beautiful that is.
you know.
Now, this is under the studio lights. Wait
Whose
till you get it
Instagram was that?
out in the
Jay Dizzle?
sun.
Or
It
I only
really
looked at
just
2. Grateful Dong and
sets
Jay
it
Dizzle.
on fire. Boy, that's beautiful.
I need to gain like 25 pounds.
will go
Bless. You want to trade?
I only have 8 of this one.
You give me 25
But he
pounds,
even
dude.
did-
I'll
so he did this
I'll take it.
custom Coraline, but
I'll take
the
it, dude.
end of this,
Shit.
the way that is
Shit.
made, that's tailor-made for this. That was not how the original handle looked at all. But $58, that is still...
That's all from beer and being lazy as fuck. Dude, that's why I've been eating so much. Protein especially, because I stopped drinking.
He's a guy. He's an excellent guy. MRMRMRFF.
I try. He's a great guy. Like I used to get so many like free calories throughout the day from beer. You know what I mean? Beer and whiskey. Beer and whiskey. I used to get so many like just free calories, and now that I don't have that, I have to like shovel food down my face to maintain
big
or
fixed
gain.
blade, a lot of Michael Prater
Yeah, a little
custom
trade,
Coraline.
little deal.
And when you're looking at...
Oh shit, that's our time, kids. That's our time. Daddy's hungry. We gotta shut her down, and I gotta do quite a bit of filming today. I think I'm caught up on edits for the most part, but I need to do some more shorts. I think I have one more short left to post, and then I'm out. So gotta get back on the shorts game. Gotta put my shorts on, and I gotta run to the post office. Fuck. All right, I love you guys. Thank you all for hanging out. Thank you for spending your Thursday afternoons with me. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to me. I hope you have a wonderful day. Okay. Hello? Internet? Anyway, I will see you, Sunday? Sunday. I'll see you Sunday. Okay, love you. Bye. Bye.